A gray on the roof, observing us. Twilight zoning out, how they plan on serving us. Sort of silver platter from a flying saucer or in Pascagoula, somewhere by the water. Was that a Bigfoot? Couldn't really peep it, cause
I want to let this pop for a little bit. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Unbelievers podcast live stream. A little Unbelievers fever. Hello, Drea. Hello, Chris.
Yo. What's up?
Hey.
What is going on? That is the hit from Bach Holiday. We have not listened to that in a while. I want to give it a little justice for a
Not
second.
enough. Yeah.
Pick up your brain, turn up your speakers, then pick up your mouth, curse out the Grim Reaper. Don't get in the water without your fishing. If you got that unbeliever fever, pick up your brain.
Yeah. I love that song. I love the songs that we submitted. And I love that we can say F you to all the things that stream us, use our own music, which is nice.
Yeah, right? It is a nice
trouble.
feeling to know there's nothing that's going to happen. Whoops, I forget how light this desk is. It all moved when I pulled
Oh,
it.
boy, here we go. So, hello, everybody. Yes, welcome to the Unbelievers live stream. We are back. This is our first time back since Halloween. I don't know where Rob is right now. I think Rob should be popping in. There may be other people popping in and out.
Do we know if it's
tonight.
a full moon or anything? Because that might have something to do with his whereabouts.
Oh, we haven't thought about that. Well, it's only been
right
2
now.
weeks. But he's like a half-ass, half-moon werewolf. That really doesn't count. So maybe he is out doing something wild tonight.
Hey, man, you can't help being half.
I guess not, but it is good to be here. What is up? I am so happy. We got some fun stuff. I hope everyone got a chance to listen to our newest episode on vampires in America. I was very,
I hope so, man, because
we've got a fun bit on vampires later. We're going to get into a little bit of vampire stuff.
A little bit. Whoops.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, come on. I'm teasing the fact
I
that
was like, I misread the assignment if that's the case because I brought a lot.
No, but I've got some news, and I'm not going to bore you with the news songs and go, do. They take the news and make it entertaining.
Perfect.
There we go. We got the news. I've got some fun news stuff going on, and this is something I know you guys want to see because it involves some things we really love. Sheep seem to come up a lot, especially with Mel's Hole, and this reminds me a lot of Mel's Hole. Maybe this is some kind of weird prequel. I don't know if you guys have seen this weird. There is a strange. Yes, there is a strange flock of sheep that has just let's just watch. They are inexplicably walking around in circles, and no one knows why. Here, it's great. Let's watch it. There,
it's the cool down part.
Go look
the
at
cool
them
down
go.
section of the mosh pit.
Oh, that one? Okay.
Yeah, right.
So I love that this is making big news, the fact that it's sheep. And when you look at it like this, it does look like they're trying to dig their own Mel's Hole almost. So I think maybe they're trying to find their other sheep friend. And there's like a leader. Seems like he's like the pit boss or something, like kind of moving everybody along in the middle.
I would think that it was just a one-time thing. They're having a weird party or a weird ritual. Again, it doesn't seem like it's a full moon because it looks too dark. They've got like a spotlight on them. They're summoning something. But I read that. I mean, when I read this was still a couple days ago. I don't know if they're still doing this. But
They're still going, I think.
12 days straight at that point when I read about it.
That would have been today if you read about that. Yeah, this is kind of just like a little quick silent video of all the continuous clockwork.
Yeah, it was a couple days ago for me, but
it's still going on. There was a
scary.
news story. Look, there's some of them get out and they're like, wait, whoa, we got to get back in. All right, now they
stop for a rest and some water, then they rejoin like a marathon.
It's what I don't know. What I haven't got to check out the chat. I want to say hi to everybody. But yeah, what does everyone think?
Yeah,
what is going on with these things?
They have a couple of like sheep furries in there just leading it. They think it's funny.
Alien sheep
that's my theory.
Alien sheep agents, maybe that there is a news update. There is like a theory about it. I'm gonna go pull the video up on that. I don't know. I just like the idea that weird sheep occurrences. We always seem to hit some kind of animal news. But sheep walking in a circle is definitely one that gets on my radar.
I remember reading about that happening
news.
Before. Yeah.
With turkeys, right? Like they do that when one of theirs dies, they kind of do a little procession, but it doesn't last for like 2 weeks. It's just, this is so weird.
Creeper keeper. Oh, someone's calling out. I actually have the soundboard going. I might actually have that for you, buddy. Do I have Creeper Keeper?
Except they've been doing it for 2 weeks. I wonder if they stopped to eat and drink and stuff. Like, I need more facts on all this.
Yeah.
We need all the science.
Because it reminds you of the dance, like the mass hysteria with the dancing.
Oh, yeah.
They die from exhaustion and everything.
Creeper keeper, let these people free.
Let these sheeple free. Yes, let these sheeple free.
Okay.
What's
I
up?
completely missed that opportunity. God.
They're trying to summon Royo right now.
Let my sheeple go.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to find poor Royo, but this is there's actually a
It's their
new
scrying circle.
Yeah.
there's a couple of black sheep that are kind of mixed in there too. You know,
Oh, I
it's
thought those
not
were cats.
it's a,
Yeah.
oh, there's some cats. Maybe the cats are leading them
Giant ass
around.
cats. Yeah.
They do like cats for some reason.
Cats fucking with them. They think it's funny. Check this out.
They,
They'll just
they
walk in
probably
circles.
would, honestly. I mean, you see animals imitating other animals sometimes, and it's really hilarious.
Oh, our
like,
cats are dogs. I swear to God.
Oh yeah, like this dog that was felt so bad laughing at it too. But it's like that animals find things funny. Also, it was like this dog that had I don't know some kind of a cast on or something, and it couldn't like walk right, so it had to kind of drag its legs, and then it imitated it. It started dragging its legs, and when it got barked at by the one, he's like, "Oh shit, sorry," and he just ran away.
Oh shit, he
Like,
saw
what a
me.
little punk. Yeah, they're funny. Anyway, I still don't know what's happening here, though.
I don't
It
either.
does
I
creep me
think-
out.
And someone asked for something about I saw someone because I've got some of the newer soundboard clips on here. Someone said centipedes in the anus. I think I have a clip here called Ass
What?
Pillar.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's
the
got to be it.
caterpillar
Let's
that
hear.
was
Let's
a-
hear.
Yeah.
Did that just come out of my ass?
Wow, he came back as a caterpillar.
Yeah, there we go. From the Great Halloween
Yeah.
episode.
How
Summoning Kesha.
how
Classic.
Frida doesn't
It's like-
know what the difference between a centipede and a caterpillar is beyond me. But maybe it was just in the moment. Because it
Well,
was
maybe
definitely
this
not a
isn't-
caterpillar. It was a centipede. It was creepy.
I mean, they almost look alike. They're very-
They're both
Human
long.
caterpillar
Yeah.
is not as scary as human centipede, though. Even if it's coming out of an ass, something's coming out of an ass.
No, it's more
But,
likely to be human caterpillar. I mean, look at how many legs caterpillars have versus
Human
centipedes.
caterpillar is Mothman. We all know that already. That's
Oh yeah,
something,
had to come from a.
I guess. Something.
makes
Human
sense.
larva man. Kind of. But this doesn't, but they might make it make sense because I think they try to at this point, yes, they have been going in the circle for 12 days. There's a different video of it, but there's a robot
see.
that's going to tell us some science, I think. Let's hear him.
Hundreds of sheep have been eerily walking around in a circle for 12 days straight in northern China's Inner
a new
Mongolia
angle.
region.
What are they up
The
to?
bizarre behavior, captured on surveillance video, shows the large flock continuously marching clockwise in a near-perfect circle on a farm.
It's like ants.
I mean, a
Yeah.
near perfect circle. It's going to get, all right.
Well, not that picture, but yeah.
No,
if
they
it
show the
comes
most
back-
chaotic one. This is more
Yeah,
like a
I
pit
know,
right,
right?
here, where a
Who's
bunch of guys
editing
are
this?
around and pushing some and get in there.
Seriously, right now they're trying to make a circle. They're trying to do a V symbol, the mark of the
Yeah,
V.
it looks like they are trying to make some kind of like they're going to start signing in there, like those birds
It's their,
in
it's
that
their
show.
sheep circle. It's like a crop circle.
It's
but-
to let
There
the
is like a
vampires
creeper
know it's-
keeper in the
it's safe
middle.
to
It
kill
looks like
here.
a spooky guy right here, like a ghoul in the middle. All right, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some
I
other
don't know
sheep
about that.
can be
It's just
seen
sheep.
spectating from the outside the rotation, while others at times stand motionless in the center. Video of the
All
strange
right,
scene
it's all
was
yours, it's
tweeted
footsteps.
Wednesday
Now
by
let's put
Chinese
the-
state-run
our
outlet
steps.
People's Daily, which reported the sheep are perfectly healthy and the cause of the behavior remains a mystery. The sheep owner, identified as Ms. Meow, claimed
Meow.
the spectacle
I love
began with
that.
a
It is
few
the cats
sheep
running
before the
this. You
whole
hold
flock
on.
joined.
They're
Metro
not. They're not
Miss
perfectly-
Meow, you're not fooling us now. You're right. Cats are behind this.
Son of a bitch. They're so smart.
I mean, they could just put the sheep up. Do they have to leave them out here? All right. I guess I'll have to learn. I need learning. Let's go.
Reported. Although there are 34 sheep pens at the farm, only the sheep in one of the pens, number 13, have been acting this way.
No.
Okay.
They've been on the move since
I thought they said they've been on the moon. I'm like, well, that might explain it.
Yeah, they came back.
going
They
to
haven't
the
been the same
moon.
since.
Why do they have to add pen 13? That doesn't matter. Who cares? It doesn't.
Yeah.
All right.
November 4th. Some have speculated the sheep's behavior could be caused by a bacterial disease called listeriosis, also known as circling disease.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Initially,
Yeah.
affected
Kinda like
animals
rabies,
are
like-
anorectic, depressed, and disoriented. They may propel themselves into corners, lean against stationary
That's so
objects,
creepy
or circle
still.
toward the affected side, according to the Merck manual.
Yeah, I don't
Outbreaks
like that, man.
typically occur
Yeah, we understand. Yeah, after
It re-
symptoms of the.
It reminds me
birds
of like a
or-
fungal thing, like like cordyceps, where they kind of infect the brain of the host and make it just move in weird, erratic
Mhm.
ways they wouldn't normally do. This gives me it really does creep me out, like legitimately.
Alien parasites making them go in circles.
Yeah,
It is
something.
disturbing to think that all like this meat. It's like it's still gonna end up at Walmart at some point too. Like they're like, oh, maybe we can charge extra for the circle sheep. These are the Pen 13 classics.
Walmart, huh?
Where else is this meat gonna end up? Well, I guess maybe it'll stay there. I don't know.
Oh,
it's
you meant
gonna
process
end
for
up
eating.
frozen.
I didn't know what you meant by
Yes,
that.
of
I was like,
course.
some people
No,
wanna
they're not
buy
gonna
sheep
just
at
sell you a
Walmart,
circling
like,
sheep. I don't think that's
okay,
gonna be a thing.
that was I was a little confused. I'm good now. So anyway, yeah, creepy.
Okay. But what does everyone think of the sheep? Yeah, I guess it's just a disease, but it is cool that maybe they're trying to dig themselves holes. Who knows?
No,
But
even the disease is creepy.
It's actually kind of sad for
Circling
me. I feel
disease,
bad
that's-
for the sheep.
Ew.
all right, poor sheep. Yes, I know.
We'll
poor
just pretend it's a mosh pit. Let's make it happy again.
yeah, make them fun.
Yeah,
They're Chinese.
we
they're
need to add
Chinese
some good
moshing
music
sheep.
on top of
Moshing
it, and then
sheep.
everything's gonna be
Dude.
right in the world.
if that hasn't happened yet, I'd be very surprised.
We're gonna speed it up by like 25% and put over Andrew WK, and everything's gonna be fine.
And this clip will for some reason come on where it says,
All right, he told you it's his footsteps. Now let's foot our steps.
and that's how the song starts. Let's foot
They're
our
definitely
steps. And they
footing
start
their
footing
steps.
their steps.
Where to go to? Where? Yeah, it's like
Oh,
oh, show is what I want to happen after that. Now it's foot our steps. And I'm just
All right,
hearing
well-
like, fiddles and sheep music.
See, you didn't realize it. This is my first attempt at ending Spooktober, which I told you was going on indefinitely. But now look, we're doing news. We're talking about sheep walking around in circles. This shit ain't spooky. Well, guess what?
Yes, it
I do
is.
got some spooky shit. I guess it's kind of spooky, but not as spooky as this. This is a really interesting video. It's called El Famoso del Centurio Finchoteta Actividad Paranormal o Broma. But what it is I'll translate that. This is
Say that 5
ghost-
times fast.
a ghost is entering a building at night, and the security guard is going to have a conversation with it and let the ghost in, and it's very interesting. Let's watch. Ghost comes in. Guy sees him. Oh, shit. All
Can you
bro.
please sign in, sir?
Yeah, that's what happens. The guy.
Wait, I can actually understand the guy.
En el video se lo ve solo a él, pero aparentemente él habla con alguien más.
Look, he's pointing,
Well,
talking.
it's saying like he's like at first he's the only one there and everything, but he
He lets him in. All right, go in there. What
yeah,
the fuck?
all right this way. That's creepy. I didn't see anything though. Did you?
No, you don't at all. You see nothing. Yeah, he came to work drunk again, Sharky. Maybe. I don't know.
He's on the shrooms. He's microdosing, but then the
That's
microdose
cartoon
slipped
level
into a
drunk.
regular dose. Yeah.
This is a cool video, man. Like, I don't know what
It's his imaginary friend coming to rob the bank.
Because him and his imaginary friend were like, in fact, that's why he got the job. His imaginary friend said, "Look, you need to get this job and play it cool for like 3 months, and then we'll do the heist."
Right.
And there it
Yeah,
goes.
you got to act like you're crazy and you but ghosts go in the building. I'm going to come in some weird. Yeah, maybe there is a little
Imagine
something.
if he does that
But he
once a
fucked it
day.
up. He's on TV. He's on a live stream now. Fucking, everyone's seeing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, now that it's on this live stream, everyone's seeing it.
It's other places I came across.
Yeah,
it,
it's
but
like it's on the news.
this is the actual news. Yeah, you're right.
I
Let's
know.
see. There's some more. It is. This is. If this happened in my town, I'd hope they put on the news. There's footage of it. Here we go. Let's see. There's more. Ghost starts kissing him. They're back here. Damn it.
Russ would try to reenact it, like show up in a freaking bed sheet or something.
Okay. Now, Drea, this might be the part where, if anything, I think this is when they're actually speaking with him, and it's not subtitled. So if you can kind of figure out
All
what
right,
he's
I'll try.
saying,
Okay.
try to listen a little bit. I'm gonna pull it back right to when they cut to this, when he's still
I'll do
saying
my
saying
best.
goodbye to his invisible friend. I'll try to be quiet. Here we go.
Smacking his friend on the butt as he goes past.
Okay.
De un supuesto médico de guardia del Fino Quieto.
Esto es tal cual. Atiende una señora viejita que quiere ir a la habitación 915, donde había muerto
It's
una
really
mujer
quiet.
un par de horas antes. De hecho, conozco el caso
Oh,
de
the
la
ghost needs a
señora.
wheelchair?
Cuando llaman la ven diciendo, bueno, fue la señora tal, y le dicen, no, acá no vino nadie. Y ese nombre es la señora que murió en esa habitación. El tipo le
Oh,
tuvieron que dar
oh.
licencia porque quedó re
Okay, I can pause it. What's up?
Okay, yeah. So what he said was initially the person came in and seemed like they needed assistance, and he wasn't sure. Like he seemed like they couldn't walk and everything, and then they kind of. I'm missing words in between, but I heard the part about like that this person must have died at this location. Probably like that's probably their last memory was that they came here and couldn't walk, and that's probably the last time that they were
Wow.
before they died.
Wow. All right. There's a little more. I'll back it up a little bit in case you catch something else. Here we go.
Yeah,
We won't know the
it
difference.
is quiet.
I will turn it up all the way because it kind of controls.
I'll push mine up and then I'll bring it back down. Yeah, that way you
Okay,
don't have to
alright,
affect everybody's.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Yeah, pump yours
Okay.
up. I'll go back to his little beginning part is very short again, guys, but he's talking to an invisible hurt man. Here we go.
Esto es tal cual. Atiende una señora viejita que quiere la habitación 915.
Oh, a little
donde había
girl.
muerto una mujer un par de horas antes. De hecho, conozco el caso de la señora, todo. Cuando llaman lo ven diciendo, bueno, fue la señora tal. Y dicen, no, acá no vino nadie. Y ese nombre es la señora que murió en esa habitación. Al tipo le tuvieron que dar licencia porque quedó re mal.
Broma del empleado, un fantasma en el finoquieto. ¿Nace un mito? Cuenta la leyenda que el hombre apuntó en la libreta de ingresos el nombre de una supuesta señora que había muerto 3 horas antes. Las autoridades del finoquieto, en cambio, niegan cualquier hecho paranormal. Dicen, muy probablemente sea
Here he
una broma
comes.
del empleado de
Oh God, I
seguridad.
forgot to lower it back down because your
Ese día el
voice.
sensor de las puertas automáticas
All right, he told you his footsteps. Now let's foot our steps.
de nadie debe
Is this a
haber
hospital?
disparado la broma del hombre. El hecho
Yeah, I
obvio
mean,
no
that-
pasó desapercibido
I don't know.
al
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
here we
this-
go.
Me encanta
I was.
atenderme en el finoquieto.
Yes, this is
Okay,
definitely
so-
looks like a hospital, right?
Yeah, so the little bits that I could get was that it was
What is the dog
little-
dressed up as here? What does that say? The enchanted attendant of the Finto Chieto.
Yeah, I love this is like I love them. I love the people who take care of me at the hospital.
Oh,
Yes,
okay. He's getting taken care of at the hospital. That's a dog with a clan robe on. What is going on here? What the fuck?
It looks like a Ku Klux Klan.
It does. Don't make this a screenshot moment. No,
This is terrible. Well, then get past it. You're like, oh, you're.
I know.
Oh no! Don't take a screenshot now.
Hold on. Who should I make? Oh, it's gonna be something big in this. All right, I won't do
I
that.
thought
All
you were
right,
taking a screenshot.
man, that thing is mean mug. Wait, actually, all right, I'll move on. I'm not worried about El Fantasma del Fincho Chieto.
Dice el fantasma
Like that
entre
weird
calabazas.
dog
That's
that
not-
Rob.
It
Yeah,
does
that
look like
dog
that
is
weird
not
dog.
good.
It does.
That weird dog that was a guy dressed as the dog that Rob brought us that one time.
Oh
All
my
right.
God,
look
that's
like
I
him.
hated that.
That's the scariest Halloween ever. This fucking clan dog.
de terror. No sabemos si el fantasma existe o no, pero digamos todo si esa actuación es superlativa.
Racist ass dogs. Yes. Green Hooper.
Yeah, just the usual.
All
like,
right,
you know,
all
if
right.
the
That-
ghost
that
is
was the
real
end
or not,
of
but,
the,
you know. Yeah, they looked up the little girl's name and that she had died.
Well, what the
there,
fuck? I
like,
mean,
3
you
or
don't
4
see a lot of ghost
hours
videos where the
before.
guy, where people. I don't know. You don't see a lot where people are having conversations with it and everything like that. I just thought it was pretty interesting. It was pretty crazy,
Yeah, that is
pretty
interesting.
crazy
And-
new kind of
Yeah, and because we can only see that angle from the CCTV and we can't see the guy's facial expressions, but even if we could, we still wouldn't know if it was like set up and created to look like that. Maybe he didn't care about his
He's
job,
like-
you know?
He's like fucking with the security crew upstairs. Like they're probably
Yeah.
scared of ghosts or something.
Easily, especially because nobody could see who he's interacting with. I mean, it's so easy to just be making it up, but he could not be making it up. I'm very very split on that one. There's
I
no
like
way
this
to
one. It's
tell.
time to ban 34-hour shifts. I'm gonna have to agree with that. If you're there that long,
Right? Yeah.
You're letting in
gonna start to
anything you see.
hallucinate. I think that's how many days?
I mean,
did I stay
energy
awake?
drinks, coffee, whatever the fuck he had.
I think
yeah.
the longest I've gone straight with no sleep was like 3 days, and you do start to hallucinate. You start to imagine entire like an hour of stuff happened that did not happen. So
Complete delirium.
yeah, just in
All
3
right.
days.
Well, I got one more kind of ghostly thing. So we're gonna hit the ghost thing. This is another new ghost thing, and I don't know. Make of this what you will. But this is hiker captures ghostly figure walking around some kind of lake.
So
So
yeah, they know this is not a ghost. So you can-
they know this is not a ghost.
Yeah,
What?
just play it first.
Okay,
and then
all
we
right,
can talk
man.
about it.
Well,
It's a
Christina's
good thing it's
staying on
only
top
30
of the news.
seconds.
Oh, it's
Just
a very short
play it all
one.
the way through, and then we'll discuss it.
Because this is more, it's a known phenomenon out here. That's
Mm.
saying that. So.
That
hmm
Oh, that is creepy. That would scare the fuck out of me, dude.
So if you watch, it's like as he's walking, it's walking with him, but it's something like it's called something
Like an optical illusion?
something specter. I forget what it is, but they know what happens out here. It's known, but it's still kind of unsettling because
What
you kind of
causes
see it.
it? Yeah,
It's like a fog, and I think it's like the light coming behind them.
just it's purely
and it makes a
an
perfect like
illusion.
silhouette of yourself
Oh.
almost.
yes,
Hold on, let's
Oh,
get
that's
to this.
creepy.
it is cool though. I could definitely go and take advantage
It's
of that.
kind of like, yeah,
Creeper
yeah.
keeper, let these people free.
Trying to get a good stop image is hard because he's just such smoke walking around. But it does
Kinda
seem to,
the
yeah,
same
it
as,
does seem to
like-
follow his motions.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like
watch the
Will o'
footsteps
the
and watch
Wisp is
him-
one. Yeah.
All right, he told you it's his footsteps.
Oh,
Now
no,
let's
you're
foot
right.
our steps.
He's got to foot his
it-
steps.
It
I'm setting him
literally, you
up.
can see like the. Oh, that's creepy.
It looks like he's
That's really
ambling away. He is.
strange.
He's a
I'm
spooky.
sorry, even with the scientific explanation, I like my brain can't really
unsettling.
really fathom it. Like I'm having a hard time still understanding what makes it happen.
But you see,
Oh,
that's
that
like
is
kind of
really
like a
creepy.
mist over there. So
Yeah.
it's just
is a.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to say something really stupid if I try to put out my dumb ideas. of what I
Joe
think it
Feller
was.
says they need a lantern. That would be perfect, like on a stick.
Yeah.
Not getting away from them. No way. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
even creepier. That's
Well,
super
I'm
cool.
glad that Christina knew, that it is something that is
Yeah, Chris has been on
explainable, 'cause
it. I'm
that
digging
would've-
this.
That looked really, really creepy for real. And most things I can tell if it's faked or there's this one where people are looking off the side of the highway and there's like woods behind, like on the other side of it, and they're like, "Oh my God, what's that kind of whitish, blurry figure in the footage afterwards?" And then you realize that as the camera's moving, it's shit on the windshield. That's super blurry, but as it's moving and with the reflection from, because it's still kind of daylight out, that it really does mess with you. Lenses and stuff, like, I get scared of my own shadow all the time just because of the way light is cast. I'm like, what the fuck was that? It was me. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to discern though, because it's like sometimes you do see things out of the corner of your eye, or you have things happen. Like I've had legit experiences to where I do believe that I've had contact with ghosts. We used to have a kid in our old house, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, we like so our youngest son used to always come and like tap on me in the bed and stuff like that. So like one night I feel him tapping on the end of the bed, and I look up and there's nobody there, so I'm like drawing my feet closer to me. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I know it's not the same, but that happens with me and the cat too. The sensation of them jumping up on the bed or messing with the covers or trying to tap at your feet, and then I'll hear the bedroom door move because it's stuck like against the bedroom, or the bed. The door is stuck against the bed, and so it takes quite a bit of force to kind of like push the door, but you hear it when it moves. And so when it happens, I'm like, oh, Binks, that better be you, because it wakes me
Right.
up, I'm like, please. And then I'll look, half the time it's him, half the time it's not. Okay.
All right. So, and I want to say this, speaking of creepy intruders possibly coming, there might be a special guest coming soon. If I see him a little distracted, I'm chatting with somebody that might be coming on in a second. And we're gonna see about that.
Well, now if they don't, then it's gonna be a bummer.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's me.
It's actually looking really good. That's the only reason. It's actually the only reason I'm mentioning it is because it's looking very good. But I got one more fun news thing. It's some Bigfoot stuff. It's a new Bigfoot video. I'm gonna have to flip around this a little, but we're gonna watch the video because actually it is kind of impressive. And I want to get into the cryptid vibe. There's a little bit of a disclaimer. I'll get to the actual fun stuff of it. Come on. He's out scouting for hunting season. He saw something walking that a duck behind into the bush because he likes to peek out front of the bush. Got closer, turned his camera on, tried to get closer. Creature reappeared, moves way deeper into the forest. At this point,
So
it was
copy paste
scared.
anyone's experiences.
Guys saw Bigfoot,
Disclaimer.
guys. Let's get
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep it overall. You're like just for slow readers too. Here we go.
I'm sick to my stomach. Oh.
This is not just a gimmick. This is good shit.
I'm not
this
so
is
sure.
actually good shit. Yeah, I know you're not because we're getting a longer version of the video that is needed. But I don't want to spoil these people. They want their blurry their videos, their Bigfoot. He actually gets some really good
Just get to
shots
the
out
meat
of it.
of it. It's fine.
All right, fine.
I mean,
Where's
it is a
I think it gets up here.
14 minutes.
There it is. Look at that guy. Look at that.
Yeah, that's better because I did see a little bit of the.
All
kind of
right,
head
all right.
before.
Now we're talking, right?
Yeah, now it looks like a costume.
Creeper keeper, let these people free.
Let him play. Here we go. Let's see the actual good part here. Hey, oh, whoa, he did just pop up. I mean, what? Good costume or what? What is that? Look.
That looks exactly like a person just lumbering.
It
the
looks
size
like
of the
they're trying to do
person.
Patterson.
No, it looks like a depressed Bigfoot.
Yeah,
He's
just
like, I'm trying to take a
calm
shit
down.
right
What kind
now.
of-
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like-
What kind
watch.
of creature out there walks like all sulking like
He's
that?
not even trying anymore. He's like, fuck, they're just,
You're
you
not
got
even
me. It's fine.
trying.
Like,
Fuck. Is he there? Shit.
yeah,
Go.
like he's just fine.
Sorry, every time I hear like the not even trying, it reminds me of this this like parent and child you can hear off in the distance that my friend told me about in the afternoon. Or they were like, all right, it's really simple. It's like a math problem. All right, what? It's like 5 times 2 is 10. Just add 5 and 5 together. What is that? I don't know, 3. You're not even trying. So every time I hear not even trying, I want to direct that energy at this video.
This video's not even trying. I like this.
Bigfoot's
Watch.
not
Wait.
even
look at-
trying.
Watch. No, he says this.
Bitch, it is time to go, honey. Miss Thing, no
See,
ma'am.
McFreda had
He's
this, like,
leaving.
bigger energy about leaving than this guy. This guy doesn't care if he's leaving or not. He's like,
I could make it
guess
better.
I'm
I could do.
moving.
I could do that better. Hold on. Let's get. Let's. Right here we go.
You promised this was a short one.
Yeah, I wanted to read.
I know. I
wanted to
know.
read what the little captioning said.
Bitch, it is time to go, honey. Miss Thing, no ma'am. All right, it's all yours, his footsteps. Now let's foot our steps.
He's footing his
He's
steps
definitely
here.
footing his steps.
And dude, this is the longest video. There's tons of shit in this. Like, look, later on. This is way later in the video. Look, he just gets him again. Look. Oh, maybe it's
I'm pretty
more
sure it's just
slow-mo.
recycled footage. Oh, and great, it's slowed down.
They just
'cause
play
we
it
need
slower and slower.
Yeah, it's
every
that's even
time.
worse. It's not even the fun
Because,
part where he
because
sits
you can't
up.
see it the first time. I mean,
Oh, look, it's gonna be
absolutely
the
not.
slow motion part. I can't slow down clips, so it's not gonna be as fun.
Boo.
Bitch, it is time to go.
Yeah, I could stop you on clip. All right, what do you think? What do
Yeah,
you think?
he
Is this
just
fake as
took a
shit? Is this
shit.
fake as shit? What does everyone think? And what
Or
someone
you're
says.
asking the crowd right now.
Yeah, Iron Wolf. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. If I saw this, I would be like, I would just yell at you, like, "Yo, Bigfoot!" Like you had every chance to yell at him. It was not in a hurry to get the
To
fuck
see
out
if
of
it
there.
could even like react. Although maybe somebody could say, "Well, I'd be afraid that he would hear me and then charge." But look at that
Practice your
posture.
Bigfoot call.
They don't even care. They're just like, "Huh, whatever." Like Eeyore.
I don't know.
Gave,
It's a
like,
lazy ass
Eeyore vibes.
Bigfoot. It reminds
Yeah,
me
he
of
did.
those weird the guy who made the Bigfoot suit that worked for Disney and everything in his videos. But man, was it Simon? I forget his name. I'm not gonna say it, Simon Parks or something like that. The guy who
don't
filmed the
fucking
Bigfoot. You don't remember him? Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
No, he was the guy
I
who would
don't
hear a
know how you keep
Sasquatch
track
peeking
of
out from
all
a
that
bush.
shit.
It's hard to keep the names, keep track of the names.
Well, yeah,
That's the
when
hard
there's such
part.
a minor
Stories.
character, you know.
It's true. It's true.
And that was such a long time ago. I definitely would.
We watched that recently though, because remember we actually found the video where it's like, here's Mrs. Sasquatch peeking up from a bush. Here's Mrs. Sasquatch in a snowy bush, and just keeps going on and on about all the different bushes. And we found that pretty recently.
Oh,
So we got to check in on our buddy. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't. We have had no updates at all.
Been
I hope I
silent.
don't have the StreamYard up. Okay, good. Oh God, it's take. No, this is the wrong one. No, we're not doing that one. No. I wanted
I'm
to
so
check up on
confused.
this. This is trying to get the
Russ was
StreamYard
just getting a
going
little excited over
here.
here.
Yeah, I'm getting a little
There it
excited.
was.
You can hear me revving up
oh,
my
I have a feeling I know
my
what it
chainsaw
is.
for some reason. Especially not this. I can't it won't let me do. Oh, I'm robbing you of your least favorite thing. I was trying to get the Mothman live stream back up, but I couldn't get that going. It's like, oh well. But we
Well,
do
good, we wouldn't have
have
seen anything about it, and it would be the same goddamn red car on the same.
well, where
goddamn
nothing's
street.
going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
where nothing ever happens.
And then we stare at it for 50 seconds for no
But we
reason.
like it. It's fun. It's awesome.
we do.
Like I love the
sure-
Mothman live stream.
I'm sure we love it. So, your video that
So
you
I
had
have-
planned up next isn't working, or
I can't get I'm not worried about the live stream. I wanted to check in on that, but we've got a little bit of a theme we wanted to go with tonight, and it's because we get to talk about vampires in America, which I want to ask you. Like, we got to cut that episode. Like, how much did you love vampires in America? That's a really terrible thing. That's when I realized, during that episode when Rob said, this is like one of the worst things. Like, why would you even make us watch this? And I realized watching him,
this
like,
is what we always
I was
do.
like,
What do
this
you
is
mean?
kind of the point of the show is to cover things like this. Like, this exists for us to talk about. Almost the same as the Mothman movie we talked about, which I actually found a
Oh.
trailer for that.
Oh, did you?
I did find a trailer. I actually, I might actually cue that up. We talked about, if you listen to the episode, we were sent a movie that is, I guess, not out quite yet. A movie called The Mothman Returns. You guys remember if you got heard a review of that, we did Mothman Returns, but I actually found a trailer for it. I don't think I've watched this either, but I put it on right before we started. Do you want to watch the trailer for the Mothman Returns, the movie we talked about? Maybe we can give a little bit of a visual representation of what we were talking about.
Yeah, it'll be good for them. Yeah, I'm like, I'm good. I watched the
We've
whole damn
seen
movie,
it.
but
Yeah,
they'll put it on.
Yeah, we are.
Sure. Do it.
I will say I reached out to that guy and talked to him today, and I told him we did the review and everything like that, and I even offered him, I don't know what he thought. Maybe after he listened to the review, he stopped communication.
Kind of
with
realized
us.
that, like, oh, whoops.
Hey,
I guess we didn't listen to their. He knows that they lied about loving our podcast because he knew what he.
Oh, I absolutely know. But if you're gonna ask us to officially do it, I'll definitely.
Yeah, it's like, well, here you
so
go.
We're
now
gonna
we're letting you know. We're catching you saying that you like our podcast.
I don't know what you were. Okay, I was about to say, I don't know what you expect anyway, sending that to us, but let's watch the trailer now. And now maybe you guys might agree with us, and you might see how generous our review is, even though I do, and everything I said, I stand by.
I thought I was being pretty nice.
Check out the trailer.
You guys were very kind.
Check out the trailer, the movie that Chris gave 1 full can of beans to. It's fun, but I don't know what that means. Here's the
out of 10 cans of beans.
I remember it, but I don't know. Yeah, okay.
That's a lot of beans.
Mothman is some bullshit name a reporter came up with in the 60s.
Some dickhead named John Keel.
People who have died.
Some of the men are hearing noises, stuff like that, you know, freaking them out.
What kind of noises are spooking career miners?
Career miners.
They're mining for careers.
That one guy is. He applies for so many jobs.
I mean, look at this movie. Here he is.
Just a bunch of children.
Misery.
I'll be fine. You get him out of here. You okay, Gary?
Not so much about what I was seeing. It was more like about what I felt.
I see. Just don't add him yet.
I was shocked to see you in town. You gonna be here?
I'm here for the long haul.
So this is so exciting, right? There's the grandma. She's a very much a main character in this.
Never stopped loving you.
It felt like 2 separate movies going on.
You don't have to do this all alone.
So,
Yes, very
You're
much
the
a
bait.
thrift store. Carl Urban, Moving Hooper. That was great.
Come back.
Oh God, here it comes. Yeah, okay, that's all you get. That's all you get. That is the trailer to the Mothman movie that we reviewed. But guys, I've got something very special for you right now. Unbelievers, do you believe in extraterrestrials? Do you believe in Sasquatch? Do you believe in the boogeyman? Well, we are about to bring on the face-swapping, bone-popping, heart-stomping, chainsaw, elbow-dropping, face-peeler, blood-spiller, twist-a-nate dealer, a walking, talking John Carpenter, Wes Craven, Toby Hooper, Clive Barker, Thriller, the Kentucky Killer. Welcome to the program, Evil Nate.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
Welcome. You know, I had a little bit of a feeling that this might be the angle that we were going, and I'm so stoked that it is.
He's here. And he's going to say...
Stick my ass! Suck my fart! Turn me around and give me a pedigree!
What is up, Evil Nate? Welcome to the Unbelievers podcast. Let's see how, let's see. Oh, no, what they saying? Holy shit, hell yeah. Woot,
Oh,
woot.
people are stoked right now. There's a lot of capital.
Evil Nate, I wasn't messing around. I might as well
Capitals.
just get this off now.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I appreciate that. That's cool.
Oh, that's what the jacket was
Step up
for.
Here for my boy, because I got to represent that I've got my own. And if you haven't noticed, Chris here is wearing her Evil Nate shirt, the Urban Legend. So what is up, Evil Nate? Welcome to the Unbelievers podcast, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is a really cool surprise. I just, I never expect like this type of thing. So yeah, this is just badass. Thank you guys.
Oh,
I'll say we were not
even
expecting you, and Andrea, my co-host, did not know you were coming on, so she's definitely not expecting you. We discovered you, man. We were at Mothman Festival, walking the streets with you. We didn't run into each other. So
Really?
when we got back, we're doing a live stream. We're like, well, let's find some actual footage of the fest that we can show. And we found your video, just you milling around, flexing. And when you're flexing in front of there, and there's that one girl with that huge smile behind you, everyone literally died. We're like, all right, this is our new favorite guy in the world. You know what I'm talking about in your video. It's great. That's like you slayed absolutely everybody with that.
I'm always doing that, and there's no like in between people that are like me or they hate me. So because I'm always doing just stuff like that. So, appreciate that.
It's kind of what you go for, though, right? It's like, that polarity kind of means that you're doing something right.
Yeah. You either if you're getting a reaction, if you're not getting any reaction, like that goes for anything, not just professional wrestling, but you got to invoke some type of reaction. So good or bad, yeah. So
It's very true. That's really good advice. If you have haters, it means you might be doing something right.
Hey.
Unless everybody hates you, then I don't know.
People are loving this. I love this, watching this.
In wrestling, if everybody hates you, that's a good thing too.
Yeah, that's how me and my partner Black Dahlia, we usually play heels. We've been involved in business since like 2009 and 10. And we used to do like I was a rock star. I'd come out with like the microphone stand and have scarves wrapped around it. And I'd do this. And she was like the actress, the Black Dahlia, because she's an actual actress. So we kind of invoked like it was a modern day shitty version of Randy Savage. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. And Miss Elizabeth?
Yeah, she was like a heel Miss Elizabeth.
That's great.
We did that for a very long time, and then we had to take a sabbatical from wrestling for like 4 or 5 years. When we did that, I'm a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, but that gimmick's been done. And her and I, we were kind of brainstorming on everything, and I was like, man, what do we really like? Absolutely love Mothman and Sasquatch and any type of cryptid. So I was like, well, her and I, we were talking, and we were living out of our car at the time in LA because we trained under Rikishi. I don't even know if you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know Rikishi.
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
Okay. So we lived out of our car for like 7 months. We're training under him.
Wow.
But we're just throwing these ideals, and we really like. I go to Mothman Fest every year. Been going since I was 19 or 20. And she was like, what if Leatherface was skinning like Sasquatch or skinning aliens? I was like, damn, man, that's what we got to do. So, yeah.
So that's what I want to ask. I've got some questions about your character because I'm looking at the shirt that Chris has, and there is an alien head on the end of this chainsaw that you're killing. So I got to know, as far as Evil Nate, the wrestler, are you supernatural? Like, are you a supernatural figure? Or are you more earth based?
It's more, so you can look at it two ways. It's kind of up for interpretation. If you want to go the supernatural route, basically how I do my whole shtick in the ring is when the mask is on, I'm kind of like a skinwalker. I become that character, and like I'm kind of impervious to pain. You can't stop me. And when you rip the mask off, you can beat my ass all over the place. So I spend the whole match trying to get back to my mask.
So I want to say
that's a good thought point. Yeah.
I want to say you normally you wear a lot of the like kind of the brown leather face looking kind of mask, but recently let me add this to the stream here. Yeah, you've been Evil Nate has made a Mothman mask, as you can see here.
Damn,
which
and that actually looks scary.
It's
a lot of times Mothman looks cute, but that looks scary.
Yeah. It's a guy in Dayton, Ohio. I have a couple different mask makers, and I've been dying to get him to do something for me for a long time. And I already had the human flesh, and I had the Sasquatch, and I had the extraterrestrial. And I knew eventually I wanted Mothman. And I actually just, Dahlia, she ordered some wings for me actually yesterday or the day before. So I'm going to kind of pimp those out, make them look really cool. But yeah, that mask, the guy made it up in Dayton. And I told him, I said, we got to make sure keep the red eyes on it. That's got to be like 100. I got to have that. I said, and it's got to look like just Leatherface is just wearing this guy's, face. So, because Mothman's my favorite cryptid, and there's just something about it. It's kind of like the original Texas Chainsaw. There's just something about it that just kind of draws you in. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But
it's like he's like the most mysterious because he's just like he's got no face. All you see are the red eyes, and just
it's Mothman is weird because man, you had all this stuff going on at one time for like 2 years. In one area. And it's kind of one thing I've noticed is like when you talk about like the Bridgewater Triangle too, whenever, whether it's good, bad, or like any kind of activity, like it draws more activity. So if there's a lot of good stuff going, it's kind of like when you have a good day. Sometimes when you have a good day, it's like you just keep good things keep happening, you find a $5 bill, things like that. Just like all this good stuff. But like when you have a bad day, it just like all this bad shit just keeps happening.
When
and
it rains, it pours. Yeah.
Natural stuff is like, so you have one thing go down, whether it's the Men in Black, the Mothman, Indra Cold, a Sasquatch shows up, little green man, and I think activity is drawn toward activity. So
I think you got Men in Black, but also I know you're in Kentucky too. The Kentucky Goblins is a very huge thing. You know, that was
Hopkinsville.
Yeah, I wish, man. I actually was talking to Jeff. I can never remember his last name.
Walmsley.
Yeah.
Got at the museum, and I told him because I got a really cool photo with him too. He's with I got an urban legend title I actually just lost, and I got a photo of me and him with it. So I was like, okay, this kind of christened that belt. But I was talking to him the last time I was over there, and I was like, man, I wish Kentucky would do something with the Hopkinsville Goblins, because there's something they could do. Like, it would never be as big as Mothman, but you could do something cool with it.
I think there is some kind of Goblin Festival they do, and I know they're getting a lot of exposure with that. I want to say there's some kind. We found one thing about when we like to cover cryptids and stuff is we like to look at the festivals and the local events and how the local area, because there's so much stuff out there, even close by Point Pleasant. There's Flatwoods is right there.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff right there. But yeah, and the fact that Hellier is very, popular as far as cryptid kind of ultra terrestrial weird paranormal shit show goes. Yeah, they need some. Maybe there. I thought there was a Hopkinsville Goblin Festival. Maybe I'm wrong, but I want to show you this. I want to say I'm going to pimp some of your stuff, Nate, because I know someone here who wants to know more about this. And Drea, you're not going to believe what Evil Nate just unboxed for us. I'm going to show this. Oh, you can't believe it.
No way, though.
It's a slam buddy.
That's cool.
All right. Christmas is coming, you guys.
That's legit.
What?
So I saw this and I went straight to your shop, and they're not on your shop yet. Are they going to be on your shop soon? I'm
going to right now. Dolly and myself, we're shipping them out just by on our own. So right now they're just like 30,
awesome.
They're $30 plus shipping and handling, whatever that is. I got a kid out in California. He's going to be doing a Leatherface-esque gimmick, and he really likes it. And I'm shipping one out for him this Friday coming.
So I got to say something, Nate, as far as you as a wrestler in that area, I'm having some kind of weird synchronicity with you. I feel like we're somehow like, not only our show was drawn to you through your YouTube video, now things in your verse are coming to me. I opened my phone. The first thing I saw this morning was a post from a guy who said, hey, I'm a wrestler in West Virginia, and he's wearing a hat that says Mothmans. He goes, my name is Mothmans.
Yeah.
No, Nate, I messaged you earlier. I saw this message after I messaged you, and I'm and I asked in the thread, this was a Reddit thread. I said, oh, dope hat. Do you know Evil Nate? And he goes, yeah, I've been talking to that guy, and we're going to be doing some stuff. Yeah. So you know a guy named Mothmans, a wrestler in West Virginia.
Yeah, sir. He Nick Mothmans is his name, and he's got this cool I don't know band dance.
Too great.
He's got this great Danzig logo, and I love Danzig. I'm a huge Danzig fan. Like
hell yes.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
That's why I'm growing my sideburns back out again, because I'm just such a Danzig.
Oh, you got to get the look.
Yours look better.
Well, I appreciate that. Hopefully I can get that Danzig physique when he was in the 90s. You know what I mean? That's the goal. He looks like a love child of Wolverine and Elvis. You know? But yeah, Nick Mothmans. I met him. We were
Nick
doing
Mothmans.
Yeah, it's MNNS. That's his last name. And we were doing a show in Huntington, West Virginia. And I was like, dude, this is so cool. We got to do something. We got to tag. I said, we got to wrestle each other. I said, if we team up, we can get a bunch of guys dressed up in Men in Black and like come out.
See, I want to.
Men in Black.
If you get a match when we're out there for Mothman or something, if you're ever in the South, I don't know. I was going to ask you. First off, do you need an official podcast? We will be your official podcast. We will be your mouthpiece on the web.
Absolutely, I will, dude. I will put you guys over as
much
as possible. This is cool.
All right, well, we're gonna do the same. Don't worry. This is so exciting. Again, I feel like we've all had to come together for a reason. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you mentioned your belt. You said that there was an urban legend belt. I want to ask you, currently in your wrestling career, what belt are you chasing right now? Do you have one right now, or are you after one?
Oh no, I don't have one right now. I've held titles over. Like I said, I started in 2009. I've held some titles in Kentucky. I've held some titles down in Texas, because I wrestled down in San Antonio for a while back in 2015. I love Texas, like Chupacabra territory, so love that. But right now I'm not really chasing anything. It's just whatever. I've kind of turned myself into an attraction where I got the big ass golden chainsaw from Texas Chainsaw Part 3.
It is huge on this shirt too. I'll move this kind of everyone a good look. I mean,
That-
this is an insane image, and shout out to Sharky who sent these to us. Huge,
Thank you,
Evil Nate
Sharky.
fan. Yes.
Oh, wow, that's cool, man.
That is some epic art.
Yeah, the guy that did both of them shirts, the red one and the green one there, One Ortiz of the Dead Designs, he does designs for everybody in the industry. I mean,
They're nice.
They're awesome.
NXT, he's done everybody. So
It looks like an album cover. It's
I was
amazing.
gonna
I
say, it
love
looks
this
like
shirt.
it does like bands too. I
well,
wouldn't be
it
surprised.
does, and I always try to get the man, whenever I'm doing something, because my mind, I don't know if it's just like my ADHD, like I'm always just thinking about what would happen if, a Sasquatch ran into a Wendigo. What would go down?
Yeah, well, I wanted to ask you. Actually, I have a question to ask. So, what is your
Cryptid tag
dream?
teams, I love
What is your dream cryptid matchup?
Oh, easy. I would probably that one because I look at the Wendigo as evil, and I think Sasquatch, depending on the species, because I feel like there's different species of Sasquatches, whether it's Momo, whether it's a skunk ape or
like the
Grass man, maybe.
Yeah, the Boggy Creek monster, which is my favorite, the Falky monster. I've been down to there.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm in Louisiana. I'm from New Orleans. I'm in Lafayette. I live in Louisiana, so yeah, I love Bogey Creek and all that. I grew up with that. It was my Bigfoot.
That's a Rogaroo. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, I went to Rougarou Festival a couple weeks ago. You got to get down there, Evil Nate. They love you down there. It's all dressed up.
So that probably my favorite match would be Sasquatch whooping a Wendigo's ass. I think
that'd be great.
On Tubi. Tubi is fantastic, by the way.
Oh yes.
Movie on there called Dawn of the Monster. Black Dolly and I found it like 2 weeks ago, and it's actually, for the low budget quality, it's pretty good. It's about a Sasquatch fighting a shitload of Wendigos. It's awesome.
I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet.
Dawn of the Monster. It just came out, I think, last year or the year before. It's really good, dude.
Dawn of the Monsters. All right.
Yeah,
I'm writing that down right now.
And Sasquatch is a good guy in it, which I was like, hell yeah, he is. Why wouldn't he be?
Yeah.
And he's always a good guy, even unless it's like the
except it's in the certain
$10
video
million
game
man or something.
Kill us.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
video games.
Those 70s throwback movies, Yeah.
Man, but he was a robot though. That Sasquatch in the $10 million man.
I think that
was not real.
Sasquatch just had hydrophobia. He just had rabies. Something
Yeah, that was
wrong with
already.
that.
Andre the Giant, you're right. Getting it back to wrestling, I think there was a couple episodes, and Andre the Giant definitely played him in a bunch of that. I love the images of him with. He did in the $10 million man or whatever, $6 million man. I'm overpricing. I'm adjusting for inflation. Yeah, forget it. It's fine.
It'd be like $1 billion man by now, at least.
Yeah,
at least.
You know they're coming out with that at some point. Evil Nate is the $1 billion cryptid man.
That'd be cool.
I love the concept. I have to say it's very original because you see a lot of types of in wrestling. Obviously, people are going for gimmicks, and sometimes they just fall really short. You can tell if somebody really has their heart in it or not. And this is definitely it. You can tell you're so invested in the cryptid and at least the paranormal aspect of it, and bringing that into wrestling. For me, it's just like seeing more beloved worlds, merge into the same thing.
Oh,
awesome.
And you know your shit too. Like you really do know your shit about cryptids, and you're very into horror movies too. I know that you're super into the Chainsaw franchise. I've seen the videos of you in front of the house from Chainsaw 4 it was or 3.
In front of the Black Dolly for my birthday a couple years ago. She took me. The house is down in Kingsland, Texas, from part 1. They moved it from the original location, which is funny because for some reason, like there's a location down in Texas where like part 1, part 2, part 4, and the remake, they're all like around each other. It's really weird. So she took me to the house. They turned it to a restaurant, kind of like a brunch place. And so I'm down there like in my trunks, like her and I both were down there half naked in front of this house with a taking photos. And then she took me up about an hour to 2 hours from that is the gas station from the original, and you can stay.
Oh, that's the spot. That's cool,
dude. It's so they got cabins set up out back. So she took me down there for my birthday, and it was funny because we actually went to New Orleans. I'd never been before, and we did like a ghost walk that night, and then we went to the gas station from the original Chainsaw. Stayed the night. I watched the original Chainsaw there. We did a bunch of promos and wrestling photos. Then we went to the house. And so.
Wait, the gas station from the original Chainsaw is in New Orleans?
Oh no, my bad. Sorry.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I was about to say I was about to feel like such a failure for growing up in New Orleans and never going. I was like, whoa. I know the gas station from that Ted Nugent video where he's playing guitar by a gas pump is there, but damn Yankees. They're from the video. But I was going to say I texted you. Okay.
No, we took a route. There was a certain route we could take where it would take us straight through, as I said, New Orleans. We'd go straight through there. And then it brought us into Texas. So we went to the gas station. Then we went down to the house. We just kind of hit up different things. And so that's what I try to do when we go out and we're wrestling. When I went down last year and wrestled in San Antonio, I was down there back-to-back weeks. And a place called Kyle, Texas, and then San Antonio. We stopped at Texarkana, which what's wild about that is in Texarkana, I don't know if you're familiar with it's interesting. That's where the movie The Town That Dreaded Sundown takes place, and that's an actual serial killer in the 40s. So you have that right there, and then about 40 minutes up the road, you have the Falky Monster in Boggy Creek. And the guy that directed both the movies, The Legend of Boggy Creek and The Town That Dreaded Sundown, he did both of those movies, and they're like 20 miles apart from each other or something. So
it's a weird ass area. I've driven through there too on the way to like Arkansas and stuff. Texarkana. Yeah. Ask Evil Nate what his finisher is. It's the what is it? Oh, like
Twisted Nate.
Twist of Nate.
I was gonna say the Twisted Nate and the chainsaw elbow drop in, right?
Yeah. It's basically I'm a huge when I was a kid, I was a big Steve Austin fan. I think he's the greatest of all time. You can kind of that's for me, and that's subjective. That's subjective, and I get that. I love him. I'm a hillbilly. He was a redneck. There's just something about him. So, so I love the stunner. So what I do is I turn a twist of fate, which is what the Hardys would do when they would kind of turn. Whoops, my bad.
That's okay.
Turn and they drop on their back. So I twist and just turn it to a stunner. That way I can hit it on anybody. So that's it.
Hey, I mean, it sounds like an improvement.
Yeah.
On your own.
That's
You're like, well, I won't say it, but okay. I mean, it's pretty cool, the stuff I saw, like little bits and pieces of what you were doing, and I'm like, man, this would be so fun to see.
Thank you.
Especially
I would love. We have definitely watched your matches on the streams. I always forget his name. What's his name? Big Bam Boom. The one of your enemies. I know the big guy. What's his name? Big Van something.
Let me see. I'm trying to think.
Might have been a while.
He changes the name every time he tries to remember who it is. So if
hey,
you don't know who he's
I just
talking
want.
about,
Well, hold on.
You're gonna regret it.
Sorry, and you become quite a character on my soundboard too. I'm sorry, Nate, but I do like to talk about
My man, the Mothman.
and of course,
Sniff my ass, suck my farts, turn me around and give me a pedigree.
and
You ever do that again? You're gonna regret it. I don't care if you're kissing each other. I don't care if you follow each other on Instagram. I don't care if you're friends on Facebook. It don't matter to me.
now, you've been totally incorporated into the show through these clips. I just want to say that, Nate. Like I'm always ready with you.
That's an honor. I appreciate that.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's cool. Like that's how
love
you
it.
take it. Because we do these. We somehow get attached to people that are in the paranormal. They get mad at us for like using them as clips and stuff. I was like, I don't know why.
Oops.
it's all out of love.
There are a few
It is.
people that
It's
don't
we
like
just-
us.
it's-
Yeah,
It is.
That's a
endearing,
very
but this is
sensitive world.
especially.
So it's a very
it is. It is being a part of the paranormal is weird. I'm sure. I don't know. Like I know you're on Twitter. I don't know if you get into UFO Twitter and all that. I want to ask you. So I was going to ask you first if you've been abducted, but you'll love cryptids. You ever had an actual cryptid sighting or experience, like any kind of Bigfoot, Mothman, anything?
So Dolly and I, we had actually two experiences. I had a ghost experience once before. That was really strange. But in 2013, and I actually kind of think this goes into the whole Hopkinsville Goblin thing with Hellier and all the way down to Hopkinsville, because I know that whole theory with them is they're living underground caves in Kentucky.
Right.
Right. So there's like a vast cave system that just goes miles and miles and miles, right?
Yeah, which in Kentucky you have Mammoth Cave, which is the world's largest underground natural cave system, so that makes sense. And supposedly there's the cave system runs all the way from Hopkinsville to past Pikeville, Kentucky, which is where I'm from, into Hellier, Kentucky. So in 2013, which is the same time that the second part of the Hopkinsville Goblin stuff goes down, at the end of the end of 2012. Yeah, December of 2012. That's when the doctor that lived in Hellier was reporting everything. and he just vanished and nobody knows who the hell he is. I don't know if you know that part of the story. I'm not sure.
I think I do remember that part of it, and that it plays into the whole fear of 2012 and the Mayan calendar, and that this guy was getting it all because he thought the world was ending.
Yeah.
Hellier is its own kind of like mini world that honestly we're a little frightened to go into as a podcast because so many people feel very strongly about it. We're like, you know what? Let's just not touch this one because we're gonna make too many people
big
mad.
when it came out too.
Well,
yeah,
I know how close I was to Hellier. Like I said, I'm from Pikeville, Kentucky, and that's like maybe an hour from Hellier, if that.
It's so small.
pretty
Like you think of all the little shit towns that just surround anyone living anywhere, and you're like, there's so many. You're just like, I don't know. I've never heard of that.
If you blink, you'll miss like 5 towns as you go through these places. So
totally.
At the end of 2012, Paige and I were driving, and so we're deep in the mountains in eastern Kentucky. And I'm sorry, her wrestling name is Dolly. That's her real name.
It's fine. I love that she's Dalai Lama, the Black Dahlia.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
I said the Dalai Lama. Excuse me.
The Dalai Lama. So we're driving through the mountains, and as like I'm running my mouth like I always do, just talking. That's all I do. Talk. And then she starts freaking out, and she finally gets my attention, and I turn my head, and dude, it's like seeing the face of God. Like I could never make this up. Because why would I make this up? Because I'm going to get ridiculed. People are going to say, oh, yeah, you're lying. Yeah. So I look over, and there's this huge ass spaceship, dude. Think from the movies. This thing is like, it's got flames busting out of the back of it, and they're like bright colors. And this thing is slowly just doing this, like not fast or anything, but it's slowly going over this, like into this mountain. And then we watch it just like vanish. And I was like, oh my God. And I pulled off into the parking lot. It's like a Waffle House, but it was called a Huddle House.
Oh, yeah.
We have one of those. Yes. Sure.
Yeah, I love them. So I pull off, and like, dude, I am in shock. And like her and I both were freaking out. I'm like, oh, I can't, it's like, whoa, like I believe in this shit. But when you finally see it, it's like, holy shit, this is fantastic. Like, and she was like, let's go like investigate. I was like, man, I would absolutely love to, but I'm terrified. I said, there's no way. And and then I remember my friends, like I was telling them, like, yeah, man, I saw that. There was a helicopter. I said, dude, you're dumb. You are dumb as hell. That is not stupid, man. I said, you couldn't even see that where you were from. I said, because the fucking mountains were in your way. You can't see that. Sorry for cussing.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. We don't give a shit. It's fine.
Do not apologize for that.
I think one of the only real legitimate like UFO kind of sightings I ever had was in Ohio, West Virginia area when we stayed in Mothman a couple years ago. We stayed in a cabin and I had a pretty good, but it wasn't as cool. It was like a fiery looking ship crashing down.
Yeah, what kind of helicopter has flames coming out of it?
She saw that. She said it was like, how in Harry Potter they got that cloak that would just come off of them, the invisible cloak. Like,
like it kind of just evaporates.
Yeah. She said it was like, because I didn't see it just poof out of thin air. She said this thing just poofed out of thin air and like it was on fire. So the only thing I could come up with now that I've gathered everything about the Hopkinsville goblins and how they're kind of goofy, I think they have a terrible time navigating when it comes to getting in these mountains. And I think they crash and they kind of get stuck here. And I think that's what happens. And they go to these underground cave systems. Now, whatever purpose they're serving here, whether it's some Illuminati stuff or whatever, I don't know. But I think it's very interesting that, because when I found out about the Hellier stuff, and then I learned about the Hopkinsville stuff, and I was kind of placing those together, and then that's happening around the same time that the second part of the Hopkinsville story took place. I was like, okay, maybe that's got something to do with it. So that was my first ever and only UFO experience. But we had an experience and an encounter with a Sasquatch in Indiana. I never saw it, smelt it, and heard it though, and it was. We were staying at like an RV. It's a campground, and it's just open in the summertime. And what was wild is throughout the week, nobody's there. It's just like her and I. The weekends, it gets really slammed and really busy. And so throughout the week when nobody's there, this smell would just, a wet dog smell just would engulf the entire area.
Yeah.
And then we'd start hearing these strange sounds, the knocking on the trees that they say Sasquatch does to, hey, this is my territory. And then I'm at work one night, and she calls me, lets me know, hey, there's something going on here. Like, there's banging going on outside this RV, and like all kinds, it's just circling around. So I ended up leaving work to get to her. I get there, I drive up, it's gone. I go back inside, and then this sound starts up again. It's like somebody banging all around. Now, granted, that could be some stupid ass redneck, doing stuff, but
Maybe trying to call Bigfoot themselves or something, but
yeah,
not likely though, right?
Not likely. No, mostly doing something else.
It was the wet dog smell. It was heavy, and this would happen off and on like all that summer. And then this is no lie, I had just gotten one of those Poland chainsaws, and I still have that one. And I actually had it gassed up. And one night something was going on. I said, "All right, screw this." I started up and I went outside and never.
Oh shit!
Yeah, nothing ever happened again. So
yeah, I would hope that would be something that could scare off a potential Sasquatch.
Yeah, whatever it was. Now I don't know. Like I said, that could be some stupid ass redneck, some inbred piece of shit. That's messing around in the woods. That he's going to recreate Deliverance or Wrong Turn. I don't know what he thought he was going to do.
I think it's weird too. I kind of fall on the other side of that. Like, I don't feel like that because people like that live in, like, I know, like, living in the South for so long. Don't go fuck around the woods, because if you're doing that, people out there have guns and they just will
you're
shoot
expecting
you.
to come
Even if you got guns, it doesn't matter. We went to Mothman Festival this year, but we went the year before. The year was canceled in 2021.
2 years back.
Yeah, we still went. We're like,
so we were there. Well, I went in 2017, so I have a little gap of not going. But we went the COVID year. But we had been a show for so long. Drea and I and our producer Rob had never actually met in person after like 3 years of doing a show. So we're like, well, we're going to Mothman anyway. Yeah. But we went to the mine. Have you been to the TNT mines? I'm sure you have.
I have. No, I've always.
You haven't. Oh my God. How about we run into you next year and we'll go together? It's so fun. But we went there when it was not, the festival was canceled. We were just there anyway, hanging around, but we went there and we got to see what actually goes on in the TNT areas, which is coon hunting, which is like a hunter and his son and these dogs, and they just go chase coons around. And we saw them out there and they saw us and they were like, "Oh, you guys are here. Is there coming a Mothman thing?" Like it was like COVID was kind of still going on. They're like, "Oh, we thought Mothman was canceled. We were kind of excited and nobody would be here on our regular."
Yeah, no, they were kind of pissed that we were there. Honestly,
they were kind of pissed because we were going to all the different igloo TNT mine things. But yeah, Nate, you got to get out there. You would really enjoy that.
I've been so badly.
Could you imagine the sound of your chainsaw inside of a concrete dome? Honestly, we've been in there. We've tried to record, and we're like, "Fuck it!" It's so fucking loud. It's the acoustics are crazy. It echoes
like 30 times around.
You run that chainsaw in there, and you got that Mothman mask on. That would be an insane promo. Like, because it echoes naturally, it would sound like, it would be great.
The Mothman's guy that you brought up, he did a bunch of promos out there in the igloos. Man, you can check him out.
Oh, did he?
Hold on. I might have
okay,
to go
so that echo effect.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that anybody actually used it because
I've been dying to go out there. I just never have, and I've been going to Point Pleasant because that's 2 hours from where I'm from. I've been going over there since 2009, so I've always wanted to go to the igloos.
You gotta check it out, Nate. Yeah, it definitely fits in with things. So. Look, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I don't want to spoil you. If I want to say, if you want to hang out, if you want to go, I would. I totally understand. We're gonna actually watch some videos of a vampire shit. I don't know if you want to hang around and watch some videos. You're totally welcome to if you want to.
I'll probably. I'm on the third shift schedule. I'll probably.
I understand. That's why I'm giving you your out right now. I want to say, Evil Nate. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Unbelieververse, and we welcome everyone to the Evil Nate verse. Where can people follow you? What can they do to support you, Nate? Let us know right now.
I'm on everything like TikTok, YouTube. Just look Evil Nate up. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I have it all. I'm trying to get more content because, like you were pointing out, I'm trying to marriage everything from slasher films, because slashers are my favorite, to cryptids, to wrestling, to a little bit of rock. So I'm just trying to put it.
Good. Awesome.
So just
the trifecta.
Everything that I like. That's how Dolly and I came up with this. I was like, man, I'm just going to throw everything I like into one thing and see what happens. So
it's awesome. It's
great. It's working. Love it.
Can we follow your partner? Is that Black Dahlia wrestler? Can we find her?
She's a wrestler. She's been through everything that I have, even more in a lot of cases. So you can find her on everything as well. She has a bigger following than me, Black Dahlia. So you can find her on everything as well too.
All right. Very cool.
Having me,
Look
man.
out for sure.
Anytime you want me back on, I'll come on, man.
Well, we
Thank
definitely
you
will,
so
and we
much.
would
We
we definitely.
exhaust
I don't know how you feel about animals. I know you like to kill aliens, but we will be doing a live charity stream, but right before Christmas for like ASPCA. I think we're doing this year, so we'd love to have you back on to do stuff like that. And we will always pimp you, Evil Nate, and play your videos. We're always behind you. Don't forget, the fucking Unbelievers are here. Maybe we'll get you on an episode proper, and get you as a guest. That would be amazing. It's been fun talking. So that's it. Evil Nate, out of here. Good night.
Thank you so much
for being
man.
on, buddy.
You have a good
You're
night.
the best. All right.
Bye.
Deuces.
Take care,
Good night.
See
Adios. Wow,
Damn.
guys. What'd you think of that?
See, I knew you had like something up your sleeve and everything, but I was like, well, it may or may not work out. I'm like, well, don't get our hopes up. But man,
I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up until I knew it was pretty much definite because I'm pretty good at being
Oh, okay.
Creeper keeper.
I'm so glad that actually happened. I
Me
was kind of
too.
like 50-50.
That was-
Yeah. that was awesome.
Sniff my ass, suck my fart, turn me around and give me a pedigree.
That's why I say everyone else try to get Evil Nate on their show. I want to thank
I had my
Sharky for.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying I was like, I'm so dark right here because I had it full screen and now I'm trying to pull it back out. I'm like,
Whoa, look
So
who's
right-
on all of a
Oh, look at
sudden.
that.
What the fuck?
right after Evil Nate.
Whoa.
That wasn't
Hell yeah.
Those were two cans of beer. Okay.
So Rob didn't turn into a werewolf. He turned into Evil Nate tonight.
Hold on, now we know. Now we know the truth. Fucking Rob is Evil Nate, you motherfucker. Would you put on the Rob fucking the hat and the glass? What the fuck just happened?
That's why he's always been like, man.
Never see us in the
whatever."
same place at the same time.
Right?
That's great.
Motherfucker, what's up,
Rob?
Welcome to the Unbelievers live stream. I don't know what to say.
Man, this has just been fucking bomb after bomb.
Boom,
But, like not a bad bomb, like bombshell after bombshell.
I
You're
know.
here
I
right
wanted
for
to
the-
come out. I wanted to come out like Stone Cold in the middle of like The Rock giving like a
You're
like a
in
real
the-
good
like,
monologue.
whoa,
And he's just
whoa.
like, fuck
I know
that.
you all love Evil Nate, but guess what? Rob.
All right, Rob. So I don't know. So what you think? Did you check that out? We got fucking Evil Nate is an Unbeliever now. He's our official wrestler, and we were his buddy. We're his best
I
friends.
did. I see what you did there, Russ. I see what you did there. Russ.
Come on, he's our boy. He's cool as shit. He's on.
You're wearing the shirt, so he's got to be our boy.
I'm not the only one either. All right,
Holy
urban legend
shit.
over here.
You guys are really. What's
Well,
happening?
they were sent to them. Sharky
Well,
actually
these
sent
were
them
gifts.
the
These were
shirts.
gifts given to me.
What?
I have
That's
my
awesome.
plastic surgery scheduled to look like him for next month.
That's crazy. I feel like you
Hold
guys.
on, I don't
Like,
need it.
I'm
I
getting
feel
the
like I
muscles
could
put in next
I
week.
feel like if I had actual muscles, I could pull my hair back and look
Oh.
like Evil Nate. That's why I want to be his partner,
Yeah.
his hype man, or something. I would do.
You
I will
should
hype
totally
his
You
ass.
could be his
Paul
manager.
Bearer. You should
Yeah,
be
we
his
talked
Paul
about this
Heyman.
already.
Yeah.
Well, you
need
saw.
to.
I gave him his intro. I said he was the what was he? The face swapping, bow popping, the heart
You
stomping,
mostly
chainsaw, elbow
did it.
dropping, face peeler, blood spiller, twisted Nate dealer, walking, talking John
Well,
Carpenter,
once you get it all memorized, it'll be
Hervé
more
Valendez.
convincing.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'll
had
be
to
better.
stop
Did
for
you
a minute
see
before when
this?
I pulled up the stream to see, like, I was like, oh, I'm going to hop on. Let me see what's going on. And I was like, who the fuck is that? And I looked and I was like, is that fucking Evil Nate?
Evil Nate.
Like, what the hell? Oh, Evil Nate's in my spot right now. What the fuck is going on?
Sorry, Rob. Producer Nate is here tonight.
Like, are
What's
you-
going
are
on,
you
y'all?
sorry
Producer Nate. That's enough of the chainsaw clips. We don't need any more of those. I don't.
Producer
And
Nate.
then he'll say,
An evil Rob.
If you ever do that again, you're gonna regret it.
"Oh, okay, calm down, producer Nate."
I don't care if you're kissing each other. I don't care if you follow each other on Instagram. I don't care if you're friends on Facebook. It don't matter to me.
The cool thing is like he really is into the cryptids and stuff. Like you could tell that from his
He knows
character.
his shit,
He
which
knows
is
his
funny,
shit.
yeah.
He does.
Well,
Definitely.
yeah, it'd be weird almost if he wasn't.
Well, of course, but he's fun.
Right. 'cause,
All right,
I mean,
look,
you
I've
do
been
see
going-
a lot of wrestlers who like are given things to do. Get like after
Right.
they're at a certain level, then they're like, well, no, you're gonna take this angle now, and it might not always work for them. You know, like with
Russ
the
is
Roman Reigns,
fanboying.
like-
Well, hold
Russ is
on, what the
fanboying
fuck?
hard.
Yeah, all right,
Well,
all right,
he-
yeah. Well, maybe.
Russ like is fanboying. It
He's
sounds like
fanboying.
that sounds like a temporary.
He's
status,
such a
like,
sweet dude.
Russ
Yes,
is a
he
fanboy.
is. No, he's
a
not.
great guy.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's an
he's
urban
so-
legend. He's the face swapping, killer popping, baby stealing,
Killer
money
popping?
wheeling, whatever he's
Who will
doing out there.
totally kiss your baby on the forehead and give it back without giving it a pedigree.
So how did this happen? Did like make this happen through Elon Musk's Twitter? Like, how did
It
this?
was
What's
Elon
going on
Musk's
here?
Elon Musk
Twitter.
was involved a little bit in a little
We almost got
synchronicity
Elon on
something.
too, but I
He,
kinda felt
Oh,
yeah,
he's
well,
probably a little
no,
busy
he was
right
a little
now.
too
The
eager,
night
so we were
is
like,
young.
"Whoa, Elon, really? Take it easy. Like,
I'm-
stop bombing our inbox."
Honestly, if I had a choice between getting Elon Musk or the two vampire hunters from the episode, I'd hate the vampire hunters. I wish
think-
I'd
Yeah,
get
me
them on.
too.
Come on
I
our
wanna
Honestly,
show.
I think
Vampire
Vampire
you can probably get them much easier than you would expect.
much
I
more
think it's probably
interesting.
about as easy
little
as
too
getting Evil
easy.
Nate.
All right, non-tutoring droid. Yeah, I missed the mustache, by the way. Yeah, me too. But I had to wake up the next day and have surgery, and woke up with a mustache and said, "I better shave this thing off. Or I'm looking like an asshole going to surgery."
I
with
tried
a-
to get him to
think
keep
they
it for that.
Yeah,
and I'm
right?
staying shaved. I'm staying
Oh,
shaved.
Like,
Okay,
try
so
to give them a brighter day, right?
So Russ,
They were like-
Russ has oral surgery, and he wakes up from it, and the first thing he does is he tells the nurse when he comes to get me, he's like, "Tell her it was all fucked up." I was like, "God damn it!"
He was trying to get the nurses to prank you.
Yes, that's the
I
first
can't
thing he
bel-
wants to do. From
I can
waking up
I
from
can believe it
anesthesia.
and I can't believe it at the same time.
I don't remember any of it
Yeah.
too. And she came back, but she's like, "You remember that?" I'm like, "Nope." Oh, Rob's like, "I'm out of here." What the hell? Where did Rob go? What was that?
Evil Nate's coming back. Hold on.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, it says
Like, hold
Evil
on, he's
Nate
making
is
the
in the chat. What the fuck?
transformation.
It's Evil Nate. He's here.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what? Oh,
I
Rob's
think-
having trouble.
Uh-oh.
If you ever do that again, you're gonna regret it.
He
So,
will.
so did you like? So I watched Evil Nate's face while you were doing his intro, and he seemed legit impressed that you
That
knew
you,
all his
yeah,
stuff.
that you knew
yeah,
all of it. He was
Well,
like,
hold
"Whoa,
on.
you
The
actually-"
listeners didn't see that because he was.
I love that.
Now,
so
I will be
much.
honest. Christina had an idea that Evil Nate would be on. Drea had no idea. I kept that kind of a.
As,
But
as soon as you
Drea
started
saw
talking, I
him.
could tell
Drea
by your
saw him
body
in the
language.
lobby.
I was like,
There-
"No,
you
I
could
didn't.
see a little
You-
bit of
you've
a
known him long
lobby
enough.
of
I
people.
can't see the lobby."
Oh wow! So
No.
you really did. So once
I
I
could
started
tell
saying
by
that,
I
you
could
thought
tell
I was
by
just
your
insane.
body language and like how you were hyping yourself up. Like I'm like, this is somebody.
Oh,
This is like
God.
this isn't just.
There we go. There we go.
I wanted to
Right.
sign in so I can
This
kind of
is-
see the chat. Now I can see it. Okay,
There
cool.
you go.
All right.
And look, yeah, and Chris is an admin, so if anything stupid happens, she can also do things too. This is funny and cool. This is great, Rob. You're here. We're gonna do a vampire bit. I have to take a quick break. We've been going for an hour or so. I really want to just go be real quick. Rob, you guys talk or
Want me
something.
to
We'll
address
do a-
them? I can address them if you need a break. If anybody needs a
Addressing
break,
real quick.
talk
I'll
to
be
the
right
people.
back. And we have a whole bit because we talked about vampires in America. We're ready to actually get into some fucking vampire shit. We got some fun shit that I'm gonna start off. So yeah, y'all have fun. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I gotta go send Evil Nate the
man.
selfies I promised I'd send him for doing
Oh
Wow.
yeah, you know he's waiting for them now.
Time to pay. So
He's
and
like,
Black Dahlia.
yeah, poor Jack. He just messaged. He's like, I sent him a little photo of it during it, and he's like, "Is that ... Evil Nate? What
Aw.
the fuck? Damn it! I miss all the cool stuff." And I'm like, well, I will tell him that
Evil Nate will be
there's gonna
back.
be some more. There's gonna
It's like
be
at the
some
end
more.
of the movies, at the end of a Marvel movie, when they're like, Doctor Strange will return. This is one of those situations where we can say Evil Nate will return at some
Oh.
point to an Unbelievers thing. I'm
He's a
sure.
homie. He's
He
a
After
seemed
homie.
to-
seeing
he
the
seemed
way
to
that that went
genuinely
down.
enjoy it. Yeah, no, he
Yeah,
like,
no,
He was a lot of fun to
quickly
talk
I caught a
to.
little bit of that. It seemed like you guys were just shooting the shit,
yeah.
classic podcast style.
He was just
with Evil Nate.
very, yeah, very down to earth, you know. And it's always, I always like to pick people's brains. I've never gotten to talk to anybody who has been a wrestler. Actually, now that I think about it, that's the first wrestler I've ever talked to. So it
Professional
was cool
wrestler.
to like, to get like some right, because I'm a wrestler.
Yeah, technically
all
we're
of my
all
friends-
wrestlers.
Yeah, Fight Club.
I'm a
Wrestle-
wrestler,
I'm in
technically.
Wrestle Club.
You talk to
but,
me all the time.
We are allowed to talk about Wrestle Club. Is the difference between us and Fight Club. So
That's
it's
true.
just a little bit less intimidating. But yeah, a professional wrestler. It was really cool getting to talk a little bit of that stuff. And I know it's like I wish I could see more of that stuff and have more to talk about, but that just means that we need to get him on more. We can play.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to play his video. It's not a wrestling live stream. I get that, but damn, the stuff that I saw was awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe we should do like we should figure out some sort of an Unbelievers wrestling angle. Can we do like a paranormal wrestling? There's got to be some shit.
Well, yeah. I mean,
There's
there's
gotta be something.
definitely there's already the Unbelievers wrestling chat on it's a Facebook Messenger chat that's been going on for a few years now. That
I'm just saying, like
have
a
not
good
participated in a while, but yeah, like
a
an
good topic
actual
for him to
thing.
bite into, for an episode.
Right, I've been
I'm
wanting to do a
thinking.
thing about because Jericho's way into paranormal shit. He's
Okay.
been on like a few episodes.
Right.
of
You've
stuff.
mentioned that. You have mentioned that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
there
there's
is something there.
Stuff's out there for sure. There's a,
I'm sure there's a couple other weird ones. I'm sure
to,
there's
like,
been
a
something.
wrestling weirdness instead of because we last mentioned that honestly on the last sports strangeness. I think.
I'm sure somewhere in celebrity ghost stories there has to be a pro wrestler telling a celebrity ghost story.
Surprisingly,
there must
so
be.
far I haven't found one. I've only found Jericho on the hunting monsters one. And then, well, then there's the Jesse Ventura angle, but that's a bit different.
Oh, that's true. Jesse Ventura, that's a trove right there. So you can just like
it's full of everything
handpick anything from Jesse Ventura. There you go. There's one section of it. Then you
I
got.
would hate to imagine
Oh man, it's
a
perfect.
Jesse Ventura match.
That's something I
Evil
think
Nate.
that would if we were ever to have him for an episode, that's what the way it should go down. Is
Yes,
we
I
do
was just
like a
thinking about
wrestling.
Evil Nate. It definitely would be a great co-host.
But I was saying paranormal wrestling episode. So like one that's just
Yes.
all wrestler stuff.
Mhm.
So Dre pointed out Jesse Ventura, he's ripe for the pickings. There's got to be like a celebrity
Chris
ghost story.
Jericho. Chris Jericho.
Yeah, and
is
Chris
definitely into
Jericho.
Lake,
And there
Lake
definitely,
monsters.
like you
we
said,
know
Rob,
that.
there have been more for sure.
It's
There's-
coming.
I mean, no,
I'm sure there's a
Jericho's been
few out
into
there.
more than just the lake monsters. He went into,
Jesse
I
Ventura, yes,
believe
of
it was
course.
like the
God.
honey swamp monster too.
So
He
look,
had
if anyone's
two
out there
different ones.
drinking shots, I don't know if Rob has a giant
shit, I
gallon
actually
of
have
something
one lined up, 'cause I
anywhere.
saw you
I actually
pour
have
it
one. Look,
out.
I've got
Oh,
someone
look.
lined me up with that. Look
Just
at
so
that.
happen to have this. Just happen to have
Oh,
this.
it just happened to have it here. Everyone just happened to be fucking set up tonight. I
Our
love
buddy
this.
Hot Damn, aka Fireball.
That little devil dancing around Rob's bottle. This
Dancing
Halloween
around
costume. Look,
Rob's
he says,
cheers.
all right, cheers, everyone. God damn it.
Cheers.
Here we go. If you're out there, take a cheers.
Cheers.
Will the werewolves show up? We don't know. But what will show up is the fucking vampires. Because we're in vampire mode. We just did Vampires in America. Vampires are on the goddamn brain for me. So we're going back to the OG. We're going back to the original. Here we go.
There is this crazy new HBO series about vampires called True Blood. I know y'all have heard of True Blood, right?
She said blood.
And they've got this
Blood.
like off the
She
hook,
said blood.
insane
Probably
ad
like-
campaign. Check out these
All
posters.
right, don't
that
take
they
me
have
out. I'm just pausing my video. I'm
Right.
It's like top
Trying to guess.
model
Here we go.
vampire,
This is better.
yeah. And they're smiling with their
You're not
face.
connected.
Okay, everybody's obsessed with that book series Twilight. You guys heard about Twilight? It's this book.
You've heard about this?
Wow.
Never
You guys
heard
know
of it.
about this?
Never heard of it.
Ordinary teen girl who is madly in love with a vampire boy. There's even a
Boy.
big movie coming out. In
This is where she doesn't know
November,
what
Twilight
a
movie.
mango is.
Some people
Yeah,
totally
yeah, that's
This is
believe
all that
vampires are
stuff,
real,
yes.
But I've got to say, I'm not so sure.
She goes, "What is that? Is that?
We're doing a special
Oh, that's a
Tyra
mango."
Chill vampire
Wait, what is a mango? What does a
investigation.
mango smell like? I'm trying
Yo,
to picture-
Tyra.
This is a special.
Tyra though.
She's
just
a
saying.
super ditz. What do you mean? Oh yeah, she's
Tyra.
attractive.
Tyra rules.
Yeah.
Tyra's great.
Fucking
Tyra,
Tyra,
though.
What do you mean
Tyra
she-
covering
have you
any
seen-
paranormal stuff.
Have you seen any of her show besides this episode? Because she's awful. She's terrible.
Of course not. I don't care about when she talks about stuff like this. And
She's
does she?
awful.
But Tyra,
I mean,
though. I mean,
yes.
look at her.
Let's
Yeah.
hear. She's got
I'd
more to
rather
say.
not.
A lot more to say.
So let's meet a man known as the Vampire King, Don. Come on.
Here he
up.
comes.
It's frozen. Oh wait, it's back.
Oh boy.
Kind of
All
quiet,
right, here we go.
I love how
It's
it's like a is like a wrestling intro,
right?
like the
I'm
Brood.
waiting for Evil Nate to come back.
Remember Gangrel?
Give my ass, suck
No.
my farts, turn me
You don't
around,
remember
give me a
Gangrel?
That I don't.
You do remember
recognize that name.
Gangrel? Dre,
Gangrel,
the
I
Brood.
remember
Let me check
that.
it
I
out.
remember that. The Brood.
The three vampires that would come out and
Yes.
drop blood on the
Right, here we go.
fucking ring.
I had to
There we
see
go.
it.
That's a classic
Oh.
moment.
I'm
We
gonna
would
hug a oh my god,
we
I'm
would-
gonna hug a vampire.
we would have clipped that if we were covering this. Here we go.
But I'm nervous. Oh my God, I'm gonna hug a vampire.
Oh god, that's so horrible.
Oh,
Don.
he has the teeth too. Sit down. He's got the teeth too. Okay, does anybody
You
notice
can't
like
kill
how
me. on
This
that
is
single
just.
person.
I gotta pause it because this whole thing could just be soundboard clip after soundboard clip. It is the most clippable thing ever. I wish
Look at
Tyra
it. Yeah,
did
you
more
paused
stuff.
it at just the right moment. Look at
Right
this
when
Look
he
at
guy.
flicked
him.
the hair
He
flip.
is
Flicking his
so
hair.
feeling
He's
himself there.
practiced
He's
this
just doing
so
the,
many times.
oh,
Hey, you
I
can
have
use me.
arrived. I have a team.
It's
Stupid
time for
kidding.
my
Oh
close
my
up.
fucking god. Oh
Yes,
my
Rob,
fucking
you're right
god.
though. I did recognize that after I looked it up. I
His
just didn't know the
fucking
name.
cheekbones.
Yeah, I knew you did. I knew
Fuck
you did.
you. Fuck you and your cheekbones. The Vampire Don. Because I have more on him, but here we go.
I had better
today?
cheekbones before.
it's like I'm like child.
Oh, up in here.
Up in here.
I told you to stay up in here. She's very she's wearing that and he's like, What do you
did
mean?
just
Look, he's
fucking
like,
say to me?
wait, where is this
I'll
going?
smell
He's more scared of her
Yeah,
than she
there
is of
you
him.
go. There you
Where we
go.
It's coming.
Rob's
It's coming.
ready.
It's
Rob's
coming.
fucking ready. Yeah. See if we can cue it up. Here we go.
Same here.
Oh, you're nervous too?
Of course, you have a live studio audience.
And you're nervous? Like, you have these fangs
Well-
that can dig into my throat right now.
Yeah, but
and-
usually I'm quite the hermit when I'm at home. So.
Oh, you're a hermit?
Oh, he's a hermit, guys.
Oh, you're a hermit?
You a hermit?
I
That's
used to
so
have one of
cool,
those when I was a
Don.
kid.
Call me the emperor. But at the same time, I usually try to keep myself away from the regular energies of society and things like that.
The
so that
regular
way I can,
energies.
so that way I can focus on my studies.
Okay, so we're regular.
He's like,
What?
trigonometry's been
Nah,
really a
I
challenge
appreciate
for
that.
me.
I appreciate that. He's focused on his studies.
Did
What
those
studies,
teeth come
though?
in?
His studies,
Like how
Drea.
my
Come on.
molars came in?
Oh, you're right.
Can I see
Silly.
them?
Come on.
Did those come? Those
I had to pause it here.
How much
fangs
does a
come
tooth
out
fairy
at
give you
night.
for the fangs?
Do you want to see them, Tyra?
pretty sure vampires
There's
Oh,
no way to
tooth
show your
fairy.
fangs off and not look.
Those
like
are
a dork.
dorky looking fucking fangs, though.
So
you
look,
can
here's
have
an
your
interesting
fangs
question
should
that-
be a little in more, right? Like
Right?
your
Haven't
fangs
you
should
noticed?
be.
So here's the thing. It is a question that I've thought about. I'm watching so many of these fucking videos. They think like, okay, the canines should be the ones that are naturally sharper should be the ones. The thing is, we're not dogs. We don't have snouts, so that doesn't
kinda-
work. These ones would make the most
Yeah,
sense. If you're talking fangs,
If he's
for
a
finding them,
werewolf, his mouth
never gonna
comes
get a
out
neck.
and gets fucking bigger. It might work,
Nice.
but it doesn't work for that. Yeah. These are your fucking sharp ones. They're like right next to your two main ones. Those are your fucking sharp ones.
Those are
I'm gonna dress up
are
like a vampire and make my
stupid.
molars all sharp.
He looks like he looks so dumb.
I'm looking
Oh,
around to
yeah.
see if I have my
You should
Kevlar
make them
bandana.
all- just make them all
He
sharp.
looks so
Like a
fucking
shark.
dumb. Oh man!
Pink
All
and
right, here we
shears,
go.
just-
This is actually a Kevlar bandana, guys.
Oh, you got your Kevlar
Rob,
bandana? Well, hold
Nice.
on. I
So
gotta.
prepared.
Just in case.
So
where
soaked
are
in
we?
garlic.
It's,
He's good.
He just looks like
No,
he's
it's
gonna
not
get
just
ready to
me
eat
and him. What the
some
fuck is this
lobster.
angle? No. I need
I'm
to
good
see-
There
now.
it is. Rob,
Okay, there you go. That's
are
perfect.
you ready?
It's like
are
a
you
bar
ready for your
napkin.
lobster and crab dinner?
No, like this will
Definitely.
protect me. I'm pretty sure.
It'll protect
Because
you
if they
from
try to bite me, they're
butter.
gonna bite this instead, and then
The
they're gonna
bite-
be like,
the-
"Fuck."
They
this
don't know where to
Kevlar
go.
napkin does nothing for me. Oh, bleh.
What you ought to
Oh,
do
no.
is just I don't know, rub garlic on your neck.
No.
Well, they're not like mildly. They're not even.
I love garlic.
Every time they bring it up, they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
that's
they're
a good
like."
thing. It's a good thing you're just a werewolf because now you're like prepared to actually.
He
take
should
on
just
the
I'm
be
just
a
a werewolf who
werewolf
loves
guy.
garlic bread. That's just
Yeah.
me.
His fucking face.
perfect.
All right, here we go. Is he wearing a wig? Is that his real
Oh,
hair?
look at that
What do you think?
jawline. Of
It's
course,
too
it's not a
much.
wig.
It's
Look at
way
how
too
wide his
fucking-
whole head is.
He's
I
all
think
too
it's.
much.
I don't think it's a wig. I've seen a lot of videos of this guy outside of Tyra Banks'
Yeah,
show,
I
too.
have a few
It's
of them that I
it's
was
his
gonna
real
play
hair.
tonight. Actually,
Well, he's one of the stars
go.
of that show that we talked about.
Yeah,
possibly
we talk.
covering.
We'll
Yeah,
save that.
where you
Yeah,
smell
we'll talk
farts
about
everywhere.
that. Oh, here we go.
Add something to it.
Yes.
There's a little bit added. Okay. So
I
Wow.
love how serious he is.
Oh,
He's
wait,
so
hold
blinking
on.
at her like he's
Hold
a
on,
cat,
hold on.
like-
scary.
Someone in the crowd said, "Wow," and it ended up on there. Wait, hold on. Listen to this. This is really funny.
Come out like that?
No, they're all filed out.
They're filed out. But did they grow that long, or did you
No,
add
exactly.
something
They're
to
added,
it?
Yes.
There's a little bit added. Okay. So gosh, I'm looking at you.
Wow.
I couldn't hear it. It's pretty quiet on my end. But
Scary.
It's so low. It's so
You look
low.
like
I'm
that
sorry.
movie
Sorry.
Vampire Lestat. Doesn't he?
Lestat.
That's
He's
not
like,
a
oh,
movie.
winking
There's
like,
no
oh,
movie
okay.
That's a
called
character from a
Vampire
movie.
Lestat.
she's so dumb, dude.
I love how dumb she is in this interview. It's
All right,
great.
he was right here.
There's a little bit added. Okay. So, gosh, I'm looking at you on the monitor. Put those on face. Wow, you look scary. You
Oh.
look like that
It's like,
movie
thank you.
Vampire Lestat. Doesn't he?
Oh,
No, you
Yeah,
do look,
you look
nothing
just
like
like
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Not
I will
at all.
say one thing. I do think that this dude looks more like a vampire than Tom Cruise does.
He does.
Tom
he
Cruise
does.
is.
And that's
But the
all I'll
crazy
say.
thing is that
I
Tom
think-
Cruise is the one who's actually a vampire. That's the crazy thing. Is that in real
Right.
life, Tom Cruise
He's
is
one
the
of
real
those like
vampire.
psychic vampires.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
any
he's a
vampires in the Scientology.
Yeah,
cult,
Sea Org
that's
vampire.
Even he's like fucking triple powered. It's
He's
insane.
next
Yeah.
level creepy ass.
It's
For
disgusting.
sure. All right,
just
let's
wait
see
till
where
we
else
do an
this
episode
goes.
about
Yeah, wait.
Scientology someday.
Oh man, honestly,
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
I think it's pretty overdue. We gotta
It's
watch
pretty
it.
overdue. It's
Just
about
about
ready.
the UFO shit
You don't
is
even have
enough.
the makeup on and stuff. You just have the.
You
face
lazy.
Like a vampire. Okay. So sorry. Okay, let me get back to this. So
That chick, she's
vampires
like,
are
I
real?
don't know, he's kind of hot.
Yes, we are a real community that exists. The practice has been around for quite a long time.
What does it say?
Known as the
actually, we
Vampire
would say
Emperor.
that, you have the Hollywood movies and things like that that actually cast certain
Oh
negative
yeah, we're
stereotypes.
over the things. Apologies.
We are, some
I'll
of us
read.
actually have a religious faith, I guess you'd say.
What's yours?
I'm an eclectic. An eclectic would be someone
He's like,
that.
I'm,
This is
I'm
my
actually,
reaction.
I'm a Hasidic Jew, actually, now that you ask.
If I were to define an eclectic, it would be a person who would study up on all.
I kind of like that, Russ. Every once in a while, just switch to a close up of one of us reacting
Every
to
now
what
and
we're
then.
watching.
Yes,
Every once in a
you're
while.
right.
Just switch to me for a
It's fun
second.
watching.
Switch
Right
to
after
you.
I
Random.
sneeze and I'm
Oh,
like,
look at that.
snot from my nose.
What the
It's
hell
kind of
happened
fun. I don't
there?
know.
It's crazy. It is
It's
fun.
wacky.
The definition would be called sanguinarian. And the sanguinarian, as they feed on the.
We talked about this when we did that the
Look,
vampire
yeah,
thing,
and-
the older vampire thing. Where we talked about Saint Germain and stuff. We talked about sanguinarians and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
They suck. They suck.
We
literally.
we
right?
covered the sound clips, right? Of this.
Oh,
thing.
Rob has those. I don't have those queued up. So
No,
we
I'm
haven't
not
got
asking-
to because he's going to do his whole challenge thing with the steak and all that coming soon.
Okay,
You talking
'cause
about
I
those
was saying,
clips?
I'm
Oh,
not
that's
asking for the
coming.
sound clips. I'm asking to speed this shit up.
Yes, there is.
I will. I apologize.
No, you have to experience it in
It's
full
like
time,
we-
Andreas.
Tell you what, let's get
How
through the
dare
fucking
you.
interview because the
Podcast
interview
covered
kind
it.
of sucks.
Okay.
I
When
know.
she starts
I know.
testing his
Actually,
abilities, that's when it gets good.
But Henry claims that the need to ingest.
I don't think that's actually in them. Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. It is. But she can't tell what a mango is.
It's the interview. No, she doesn't.
Oh, you mean this video doesn't?
Oh, there's a part
I don't
2 to
have the
this.
actual.
There's a part 2. Somebody
Yeah,
find part
there's
2
a
and
part
put it
2
in the
to
chat,
this.
and we'll watch it.
I will.
Somebody
I
do
will-
our work for
Don't put
us.
up Chris's
I
video.
Do our
It's
work
not
for us.
there. No. I've got other fucking. I've got a shitload of vampire stuff. I have actually stuff including him that I want to talk about. And you guys haven't seen this. This is a little short clip video from a
I'm gonna
bigger
need to get
video
stoned
with
if we're
more
talking more vampires.
Oh,
Rob,
please,
it's
dude.
all-
No,
Rob, go and get your stuff. Honestly, here's the thing. You go get your weed because it is gonna be vampire night. Buckle up. I have to go pee. I've been sitting here. I haven't gotten to take.
yeah,
a
you
break.
do
Russ,
that.
address the
I'll get
people.
this ready. I will talk.
you
I
talk
will
to the
address the people. Yeah, I will do that. How you doing, guys? Hello. Oh, well, look, I can just do me here. Here we go. How's everyone doing tonight? So yeah, man, how fucking cool was that? Yeah, I don't know if anyone was expecting us to have Evil Nate, as you can see, Evil Nate on the show. Now he is part of the Unbelievers verse. I kind of promised that. I wanted Evil Nate to be part of us. I feel like Evil Nate is very much into the same stuff as us. He is out there trying to be a wrestler. He's a fucking independent wrestler. We're a fucking independent podcast doing the same kind of shit. I was very fucking excited that he wanted to come on, and I had to keep it secret from everybody. Rob, look at this. Look at Rob. Again, can I add him to stream? Look at Rob was cool enough to wait. Rob, you were cool enough to wait till you saw that we had Evil Nate on. You were just like, I better just wait this out. I'll wait till he gets here.
I was trying to imagine how it would be if I just came in the middle of that, and I was like, you know what?
It would have been a little weird. I didn't.
But I
have
did
no
have the
idea
Stone
you
Cold
were even
music.
watching.
I had the Stone Cold music queued up just in case you did bring me in the middle of the interview. I was gonna be dramatic about it and really call Evil Nate out and be like, "How dare you!"
Oh, if you jumped on, I would have said,
If you ever do that again, you're gonna regret it.
he had to love that he was we've included him so much in the soundboard and everything else.
He did break kayfabe. He did break kayfabe.
I appreciate that. Like, that's fine.
You appreciate
Like,
that he
was
broke
cool.
kayfabe?
Yeah, that's cool. Like, he's just a dude. He's like a super sweet dude. Like, I really want to get him on an actual episode. Like, I do think he'd be fun. He knows his shit.
That's what I was saying.
He can talk.
A wrestling
he's
one would
funny.
be perfect for that too.
Oh, it would be great because he knows all about wrestling history.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he would hit us
It
with
would be
with
good.
wrestling facts and probably some nice insight. I feel like that would be a good.
Oh, definitely.
I know Dre has been wanting
I've
to talk
got a,
Jericho for a a while. She's got a big
I
Jericho
know, I
crush that
know.
she's been trying to satisfy.
I know.
for a long time.
Well, yeah. Well, some people have a crush on this Dom dude, vampire leader Dom. I don't know why. I'm gonna play a little bit of this while she's gone. Let's check this out. Watch.
He's
this,
the
Rob.
most famous
Watch this, Chris.
vampire. What do you think the guys from our episode this week would do if
Yeah,
they met
watch
him?
this.
I am a vampire.
What do I think the vampire hunters would do? They would murder him immediately.
They would chop his head
know
off,
he's a
right?
Vampire.
In
They
the
would cut
chat,
his head off with a machete.
in the chat, let me know what you think the vampire hunters from this week's episode would do to Dom if they ever.
I think they would
ran
just
into in
slap him.
person. They would chase him for sure. They may not catch him, but they will certainly chase him because they chase anybody who they think is a vampire. They will just pursue them.
Trying to find the clips from this week. I know I have the machete stuff. And, God,
Can imagine for Halloween they were just like chasing little kids dressed as vampires. Like we
Yeah, no,
got
they
you,
definitely do
fuckers.
that. They definitely do, and their family has a long history of just.
That's why I carry a machete wherever I go.
Unsolicited crimes.
They would see him and say,
We're not necessarily going to catch him, but we're always going to try.
Exactly.
Right. That's right.
Exactly.
And of course,
We don't talk about it a lot, but vampire hunters are killed by vampires often.
yeah, mostly by Vampire Don. He probably wasted a bunch of motherfuckers.
It sounds like you do talk about it a lot. Honestly,
It does. It does.
This is a calculus book. This is high school.
All right, I see some nice answers in the chat.
These are high school kids.
Some guy saying that I see the non-Newtonian Drew said they would fill their pants if they ever ran into him. They would piss their
He's pretty
pants.
scary. He's pretty scary. He's definitely
Yeah,
scary.
both
All
of those things. Yeah.
And he's spooky here. Let's see what Vampire Don's up to.
I am a vampire. I do consume human blood. There is a real live community.
He
that
looks so
exists
stupid right here.
Looks like he
not
glued that
only
mustache
within
and
the
beard
States,
on.
but also throughout the world.
According to Henry, he and his kind do not prey on the innocent.
Henry.
These days we don't go ripping people's throats out or anything like that.
Whoa, what
You
is he
called him
doing to
Henry?
this chick?
Sure, with what we do.
Is his name Henry?
Things
This guy?
They just go back. The
Thought he was
narrator called him
Don.
The narrator called him Henry. Listen.
He just doxed him? Is that what you're saying? All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
He and his kind do
Go
not
back.
prey
You just
on
he
the
just
Is that
said it
according to
earlier. You
Henry?
clicked the
Okay,
button.
I know. I'm
the
sorry.
States, but also throughout the world.
According to Henry, he and his kind do not prey on the innocent.
Henry.
Henry, who lives at
Henry.
222 Smith Street.
Look at this.
What is your
chick.
name? Are you Don? Are you Henry? Who are you?
Sure, with what we do.
Don Henley. Henry.
Are you Don Henry?
Yes.
My name Don Henry.
Oh my god! All right, stop! I'm not even falling into this, but it is very funny that is the thing. I won't even do it. I love it. I love it. Chat, have your fun with that. I won't. I can't. You can't do it to me. I'm not that stupid. Here we go.
Can't beat you into that one.
Henry claims he will only drink from consenting donors.
Maybe his
Consenting
name is Don
donors like
Henry.
this 19-year-old chick that he's talked into being fucking emo with him. Holy, what does he live in? Some weird fucking some like weird hotel like that you rent by the hour? What
He
the
lives
fuck
in-
is that room?
He
What
lives
is
in a
that
music
room?
video. He lives in a
He lives in a
1990s
he
music
does.
It's a
video.
goddamn green screen behind.
It's a Madonna music video set.
It looks like some like an R&B song where someone's like, "Oh baby, baby, I'm gonna lay you down and take care of you."
It looks like Madonna is on her knees in the back singing like a prayer. It's like
All right,
that's
let's
what
see
it
what's
looks like
going
to me.
on. Oh look, no, this is Nat Geo though. You see the logo. This is definitely primo content. Here we go.
But clearly, there are others who aren't so considerate.
Kill his ass. I
In
hope this is our guys.
1985, a motorist traveling down a back road in Florida came across a young woman, handcuffed and partially clothed, barely able to walk. The
Nice.
victim was rushed to the local
What?
hospital, where Lieutenant Bob Lethero of the
Had his way
Brevard
with her.
Sheriff's Department was brought in on the case.
The doctors and the paramedics realized she had lost a significant amount of blood and possibly could have passed away from exposure.
Just 19 years old, the girl had a terrifying story to tell.
She informed me that she was out on the roadway hitchhiking, and this gentleman picked her up. He looked very well dressed. He offered her a ride.
Wait, so the implication here that we're gonna hear is that this is a vampire, right? That's what's about to happen.
Yeah,
Why
you
do
know
they
what they
always
say,
have to be-
Russ. Every girl's crazy for a sharp dressed man.
Why
And
why
that's
do
all it's got-
vampires
that's all
don't
it
have to be
takes.
well dressed though? Like why is that a thing? Why do
Well,
they have
because
to
it's
be
part of the
dressed?
seduction. They
Uh,
can't suck you if they don't seduce you first.
Where all my vampires
what?
at? Yo, yo, yo.
I mean, honestly,
Forgot to
honestly,
unmute
vamp
myself.
they would be just
Oh,
going
we
after
hear you. Don't worry.
homeless-
You're
homeless
unmuted for
transgender
sure.
Yeah, I'm
people
unmuted.
Like
and
first, I
don't
think
give a
with
shit how they
vampires,
dress and-
isn't the whole thing they got to get you to look in their eyes, and then once you look in their eyes, then they get you.
That's like
It's like-
humans too, though.
That is kind of like, yeah, some humans do have that ability as well. But I do think that there's something to it. Like they need to first off be like attractive enough for you to look in their eyes so that they can get you, so that they can start to hit you. What do they call that again? Glamping?
Glamping.
It's a glamour, but I would say it's
Glamoring?
enchanting. It's
Glamoring?
enchanting. They're gonna
Enchanting?
enchant someone. But here's the thing: they don't have to be attractive. They just have to get your attention. They could be ugly and get your attention by being ugly. Like, oh God, what the hell's that? Oh no, I looked in its eyes. It's too late.
That's true. But I just feel like, I don't know. I think that's that's my own theory on why they always feel like they have to be so well dressed and like why they wear suits, and they're often like, you know,
Interesting. I always figured it's just that they were alive for so long that they have so much time to
They're
actually
old school. They wear
meticulously
period
groom
clothes.
themselves.
And
I've
they
got
just
nothing else
build
to
their
do.
wardrobe.
Yeah, I was about to
They
say
gain
that.
class over time as well.
There really is nothing else to do
Thousands
except
of
to make yourself
years
look cool.
to groom myself.
To learn style, honestly,
So
is what
we'll
it
catch
is.
up a little bit.
Well,
It
they
take
have
that
to
long.
learn still.
I mean, if I was a vampire, I would just feed from a bunch of sheep walking in a circle.
Yeah, find that sheep circle and just wait
Just
for
go
them
sucking
to come.
cows.
It's like a
all left and
drive-through.
right.
No, it's not even a drive-through. It's a drive-in. They just come to you. They just keep... Oh no, it's like the conveyor belt sushi places.
Right.
Oh.
Okay,
God
I'm
damn
done.
it.
That's fun.
Yeah,
All right.
it is.
So I'll catch up a little bit on this. We Vampire Don showed up, and somehow there's some weird vampire action going on, and there's not much more.
That's
Here
all
we
I
go.
need to know.
That's all you need to know.
Vampire Don's
driver
here.
overpowered her and choked her unconscious. It
Oh,
was then
yeah, this is one
Was
that I
his
did not send
name
you.
Henry?
She woke up later on, unknown amount of time. She
That's
was on a countertop.
pretty sure that's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Tied down and
Right? I just thought the same
putting a
thing.
needle, syringe,
Who was working for a startup tech company at the
and
time?
draining her blood out into a beaker.
But
He is
Excuse me, I'm
Beaker.
a
Starting
vampire, but I
idea.
do not like to bite people. I'd like to suck their blood first, and then I
Like
drink
to
it.
suck it with a syringe.
I
and
want
then
to
throw a
party
straw.
later. I'm not partying out here.
I'll take this to go, please. Thank
That's
you
a
very much.
vampire. Holy shit.
still handcuffed, that she managed to escape onto the nearby road.
Gotta mix sugar.
She
in it
looks
to
like
make it
one of those
palatable.
witches in the Middle Eastern videos where the witches are running up to the car. Like, no, no.
It's a road.
No.
You know
No,
what they
no, no,
say,
no, no.
road brews. Gotta get one before you go. One for the road.
Hey, I got handcuffed and they drank my blood. Yeah, right. A real vampire would have just fucked her ass up and drinking all of it, bitten her leg bone. and
Well,
been done
I
with
mean,
it,
there is
right?
there is something to the idea, at least, of keeping a victim alive. You know, as
No,
long
they
as
are
you
the-
can, because it's like
they
some
are
kind
the
of
worst-
supply that keeps producing blood.
They're the worst kind of this psychopath. They would never let you go. You would never escape from
They're
a
totally
vampire.
evil creatures. You would
They are
never.
They're so dangerous because they look just like all of us.
You would not escape
So I've
from a
got
vampire.
so many, dude. I've
It
got
could be
so
your
many
priest.
fun. I've got so many fun vampire videos, but Dre, you sent me a bunch. Tell me the one you want to watch the most of the ones you sent. Like, I want to get into
Oh,
some
so
of
we're
yours.
picking one out of
No,
all
no,
of
no.
them?
What's
I'm
your
gonna go
favorite
through all
vampire?
of them. No,
That's the
do you
thing,
want to
it's
do
like-
do you want to do
Start
the
off
couple
with
from
with
England?
England, and then do the
All
dude
right.
on the street
All right,
interview.
all right. I got you. I got you.
'Cause
All
the
right,
others
I
are
will
like,
set
yeah,
that
they're
up.
typical cringy shit where it's
If you
like,
ever wait,
this is so
if you
Bless you.
wait, was that on the video, or was that Rob actually hitting
Damn
a
it,
ball?
Rob.
I couldn't tell
I knew
right
I
now.
should have.
Oh, never mind. Here we go.
But no, I'll just get sleepy.
All right, here we go. Now we've got a really.
You need to probably
I'm
put the
thinking this
video-
is.
Okay, have you-
I'm thinking this is very much vampire related, and I can't wait. So here we go. Let's do it. Bloodlust, real
told me to get
vampires.
vampires.
Need a vampire
Oh, I
couple from
can't wait.
England. Pretty
Oh,
sure
that's
this
what we're
is gonna be
doing. Here
vampire
we go.
related.
This is it. Let's do it.
But Rob, it might
There
be
are
vampires.
self-described
I hope it is.
vampires still
Let's
living
hope.
in the world today, and they're not rampaging through the Carpathian Mountains in Eastern Europe. They live in
This
Oh my
Yes,
god,
but
goth
you,
couples are
London.
You're messing
hilarious.
around.
Their names: Arrow Draven and Leah Benning.
It looks like
How
Marilyn
do you think that's
Manson's
spelled?
like
Arrow?
Wait, hold on. I
slightly
want to
slow
say
cousin or something.
this looks like Bob Odenkirk pretending to be Marilyn Manson in this picture.
Look, honestly,
right? This is
and
a
I feel
Mr.
pretty
Show
bad
skit,
saying
right?
it. I thought from like the furthest thumbnail when I first clicked on it, I really thought it was like Zach Braff dressing up.
Oh, you could, yeah.
Could be. Could be.
Like
Okay.
from a distance.
Yeah,
gotta make it
kind of like Zach Braff, like on heroin.
Yeah.
It's so who's the guy then?
What the fuck?
Zach Braff freshly off of heroin and then eating a bunch of pastries.
Honestly, look,
Yes.
let's just give him full on video of it. It does look like Zach Braff.
I didn't
Zach
think his
Braff.
tits were that big though.
Oh, they've
Who, hers?
She
that's
is really
that's
getting
the girl. That's the
you
girl.
are getting
That's not Zach Braff.
Chris is getting so comfortable
Different
on that show.
person.
No,
now.
she that was a fucking killer.
She's like, I
stab.
don't
That was
remember
good.
his tits being that big. I love
was
it.
good. That was
Boom.
good.
Here we go.
It's like, oh my god, what an observation! I love it.
Woof.
Wait, hold on. This guy's
Woof.
name is Arrow.
Go back.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, how do you think that was
I am
spelled?
a-
Arrow Draven? Like, oh, his last
That's what
name's
I want
Draven.
to know.
He's
Arrow
the
Draven
goth
and
drop
Leah
dead
Benioff.
Fred.
There's vampires.
Wait,
shut
right
up,
here,
I
his name
can't.
is Aeon Till Vlogs.
I didn't know he was going to be British too.
Yeah.
Now we're really.
This is contemporary. This isn't extreme. This is a fucking contemporary vampire. This is what you normally. This is a normal ass
This
vampire.
is what they look like.
This is not extreme. This isn't a fucking Nosferatu wearing fucking leather
this is a
boots.
normal
and shit.
guy.
This is a
normal
regular
guy.
ass vampire.
His mom must have been so mad when he was like, "Can you just leave for 5 minutes while we shoot this thing in the living room?" Because
I'm not gonna be weird. I'm gonna just be contemporary.
He's like, what are you
vampire.
doing in the living room again?
I was gonna say what mom?
Trying
but
to fuck
that does make more
24-year-olds.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I just picture. I feel like mom is
I don't know,
still
she looks
close.
like 54.
I feel like mom's still like this. Doesn't look like
Nearby.
Like from the way that he has decorated himself, you would think that the house would have similar sort of vibe.
Yeah, that's
But
his mom's tapestry.
It has more.
Yeah.
The house has a
couch.
contemporary vibe.
That's
That
why
is
he's like,
not
just
a
call
vampire's
me.
sofa.
Yeah.
No.
She's
what I'm
the one
saying.
videotaping. She's like, you promised me you were going to be an actor one day.
Yeah.
I thought that you were a real vampire.
Fuck.
She does. Let's.
I'm
Well,
looking at
hopefully-
everything he is and trying to eliminate anything I might do myself. I'm like, well, I wear a necklace. All right, never mind. All right, here we go.
Don't even-
Anything
yeah.
is you're good, man. As long as you
Fine.
don't do
Fine.
the eye makeup, you're good.
Managers, mechanics, someone working.
He's
Sure.
got
in the
safety pins in his
supermarket.
coat. He's a
I-
real
no, I
vampire.
don't.
Family.
No, he does, not me.
We could be anyone.
They keep that in order to.
It could be your brother, your mother. I got a long coat on.
Okay, no, there was actual proper real vampires out there.
What the
I've always
fuck is she
always thought there
saying?
was.
Wait, hold on. I want to see what the
You
specials
gotta go
were,
back.
actually.
You gotta
Hold
go
on.
back. We gotta listen to
Oh,
everything. she
I
just
gotta
said
see what
again.
the specials are. No.
Fuck
I'm
did
not
she
worried
just
about.
say?
She's another contemporary. I want to see some extreme ones, but I actually want to see what the menu is that they're walking into. I want to see what they.
Someone
Why?
says
Are
this
you
canine-
hungry?
Screen menu.
Are you gonna order
Whooping
something?
Wilbur says this canine is missing.
All right, so they are having all English beef fork, lamb roulette,
It says
good
poultry, not
skeletons.
roulette.
It says good
Poultry.
skeletons.
Yeah, it says selection. You need some glasses.
Oh gosh, sorry. I
He does.
thought it said good skeletons.
I can
All
see
right,
all
fine.
English beef, pork, and lamb poultry. A good selection of game plus, and then the time the
Plus-
YouTube thing is
plus-
blocking.
all right.
Blood.
Whatever.
Thank
who fucking
God it's not the
cares?
skeletons.
blood, there's
I
blood.
was-
This is not important.
He said blood. Fine.
We don't talk about it a lot, but vampire hunters are killed by vampires often.
Thank God.
You know what?
There
See, and
was.
that's the important stuff that we
And
need to.
finally meet one
talk
was
about it enough.
actually very interesting to finally get to know what it really is and everything, what the lifestyle's like and everything like that.
How is it, love?
Okay.
I'm a British girl with a
There
giant
is that
tattoo
whole
on my boob.
erotic sense of vampirism and drinking each other's blood.
Oh.
That kind of intimate.
Hold
And
on.
it's funny because
Hold
yeah,
on.
this is what
Author
I
and
wanted to talk about.
historian. Okay, thank you.
Now, do you think
I
that
wanna
she's
see-
actually? 'Cause look, no, look at her
Whoa.
teeth. She looks like she's got the implant.
Whoa! You know
But
what
then
they
we
were
can't be
saying?
sure.
You know
We
what they
can't
were
be sure.
saying? Usually it's an inside job, and the people making this content are
You're right.
vampires. Look
And
at
I
this
said-
bitch.
I said
She's trying to make it
historians
seem fake.
and people and authors were vampires, and
Especially
this
authors.
is- Oh, definitely.
This one, and she's not even trying to hide it. Look at her right there.
No, why
Not
would
even
she?
at
She doesn't
all.
give a shit.
She doesn't give a flying hoot.
She may as well
She-
wear those. You know those things that people wear to like keep their mouths open at dentist's office, like those little plastic mouth.
No,
guard
it's
things
a game that people play. with.
Oh,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
a game. They
You know
do it
what?
for
She
fun?
probably in this
They
moment
have
right
a
here.
game, yeah.
Yes,
She
She
looks
was
like
looking
she's
at.
playing this
Agree.
game.
I bet you that the cameraman was
We should
not
do it
wearing
next time.
any sort of neckerchief or bandana.
Yeah,
She
he
could
should have
see
been.
his neck
Look at her
throbbing. His veins were throbbing, and
She needs some
couldn't help herself.
Kevlar. She needs a Kevlar thing. She's got a
Look at
Kevlar.
her throat.
But she
Kevlar.
is a
We all need
vampire.
Kevlar. She just
It
needs
should
some
say,
blood.
It say author, historian, vampire.
Dude,
Here-
her
here we go.
neck looks
Do it.
fucked. She needs to be
But
checked
really,
for some
there's-
kind of lymphoma. or
She's got the
some shit.
biggest neck I've ever seen. There's so many
She's
veins
got
in
some
there. It's
kind of,
making
like,
me
lymphoma-
hungry.
like,
Holy fuck.
She's got cancer, dude. She needs some help.
Okay.
Ooh,
This
never
is
mind.
crazy.
No,
All right.
seriously, look at
All right.
It's fucked.
no benefit from
I
it.
think you might be a vampire now,
Basically does
Drea.
to your
You're like, look
body
at that.
I know, I'm very
itself.
tantalized.
That thing
There's
pulsating.
no actual health benefit to it, and actually it could be dangerous
Who
if you're
does this?
taking high levels of
She's
blood
just an
into your
actress.
system because
She likes
you could overdose
blood.
on iron. But in terms of blood
She's like, I don't know.
I mean, obviously that's a
It's hard to not stop and look at the dental work that's been done here. Look,
I
she's got
know.
at the bottom. Like,
So
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to decide about her. Is like, is she just an author and historian, or she's just like, I'm not a vampire, or
look,
do they?
am I gonna sound like a bitch if I say that lipstick is terrible? That's a terrible
no.
Russ,
color.
Russ,
so
you
glad
are
you said that.
so.
No, I did.
I'm being honest.
When
I'm
I
being
was-
honest. That looks
when I
awful.
was watching the video, I was like, oh,
That's
that
awful.
shiny, that fucking
not
satin
good.
sheen is awful. Like,
not
she
good.
needs a matte.
She should
or
be
a semi-matte.
embarrassed.
She needs a velvet. Like,
She
oh, this
needs
is terrible.
some kind of color, like
She needs a stylist.
She
color
needs help.
reference.
She
She
needs
needs someone to
help.
come in and do a color
She-
test or something
she
on her
needs help.
face.
Girl, fix
Girl.
your lips.
But I'll say
before you
this:
go on TV. Okay, thank you.
you think I'm being mean? You got
Goodbye.
very big. You got
So
very
many
big.
people like.
No, her
"You're gonna
eyes
be
are
on
very
TV.
pretty.
Why didn't you do your eyebrows? Like,
She's got a very pretty
she's
eyes.
fine with-
Russ,
she doesn't.
Russ,
necessary
Russ.
medical procedure. There is a benefit to that, but that's a completely separate issue than drinking
The
blood.
veins are all right. I want to.
Leah
It's not
says
important
that
at
she
all
can
what they're
remember the
saying. I just want
exact
you to look at
moment
these
an
people.
arrow turned
Oh, I
her
Look at their
into a vampire.
tattoos. Look
Touch
at their
me.
fucking
Drank human
tattoos.
blood for the first time.
They look like
Oh wait,
crayon
I'll drink with them.
drawings.
Cheers, everyone! Cheers if you have a drink. Drink.
I gotta find my
they're
blood.
drinking blood. I'm not.
It had to be at night at 3 a.m. in the morning.
I have a
I don't-
cup right here.
Look at these
I don't want to
assholes.
share anything with him.
Really, it all consisted of he drank my blood, and then I drank his blood.
Out of his butt.
Like a sort of a cycle.
Yeah, he's got diverticulitis. It's really sexy. Anyway, we can fucking stop this video.
That's a real vampire right there.
What? Marcel!
All right,
Don't
I'll
play
stop
the
both
whole
of
thing.
these. No, I'm stopping both of them.
I just wanted people to take that and use that as a sample to make music with. That's why I made that.
It is definitely has tons of potential, but unlike this thing, these guys suck. These are shitty vampires. I can't
Let's
stand
pour
these guys.
black paint and accentuate the eyes, and then leave our eyebrows completely sparse.
It's so ridiculous. This is
I don't get it.
This is fun to watch, though. I do appreciate this. Like, this was a lot of fun.
It was necessary, I think, but I do have a little bit better.
I haven't.
I'm super scared of vampires.
I have
now.
one.
They're
I have a
definitely
few
real.
videos. Most of them,
Me too,
most of the
girl.
videos I pulled that were vampire related are pretty crappy. But I do have one that's an actual, like, I don't know how much we can on this. Shut up! Shut up! No! Don't start talking yet, guy. All right,
I
I
don't know,
have
like,
a
is
fun
it good?
video. I don't know how fun it is. Yeah, it's good. Actually, good. It's a good vampire video. It's Louisiana related. This is a story of an actual Louisiana vampire, and that's not that far from us. We can actually go here. It's not far from Morgan City. It's but it's a vampire Louisiana story, and I want to play it. It's
me
very
and
short.
Russ, He sucked my blood, then I sucked his blood.
No, it's
We're
not
big
about
friends.
us.
my
You know
God.
what? This is starting to make sense.
Bunch
Here we
of
go.
homes with their blood complete drain around the area in 912.
Hold on,
All
it's
right,
not playing
Rob,
right.
hold on. You said something. What's up? I didn't
No,
want
it's
to
not
cut you
playing
off.
right. Give it a
playing for me.
second.
All right, I'll start this over. I'll make sure. All right, I'm gonna start over. I paused.
If anybody
it. I
wants to
paused it.
donate
You guys ready?
$700 right now to the stream for us to get a new computer, we are open for that donation. Just
What the fuck?
hit the link.
Wait,
do the
what's
thing.
going on?
We'll
No, we're
get-
not doing that.
Huh?
Save that
Yeah.
for the live stream.
Russ will send you the evil Nate pic.
We already know Evil Nate will sign some
$500.
shit. He'll give
However
up.
many
Maybe-
$100 you
maybe-
want. Send us,
Oh,
send us a new
$5
computer.
$5
Hold
will
on,
make
hold on. What if
these
Evil Nate-
animals' seasons better?
What if
Anybody
Evil
builds
Nate
computers
does-
out there? Maybe we
What
have
if
someone
Evil-
who's listening who like owns a computer company and they build
We're
computers.
okay.
Oh, it's so
We're
easy to
yes.
build computers, though. It's just
The
it's a
people do.
matter of
I'm just
collecting
saying.
the parts and building.
Here we go. We're gonna watch a
get Elon
Louisiana
to
actual.
donate
This is
it.
gonna watch even though this guy's trying to dress like some weird '90s Elvis. This
No,
is an actual Louisiana vampire story that's interesting. Watch.
A bunch of people showed up dead, their blood completely drained
still-
around New Iberia in 1912.
It's better.
Several people were arrested as suspects over the months, but were released due to insufficient evidence to convict. All the while, bodies continued to pile up. Vampire rumors began to surface around the community, as also coincided with Bram Stoker's Dracula, but the citizens soon enlisted the help of an unlikely duo. A popular Catholic priest, Father Henry Jaunt, and his longtime friend, voodoo priest named Moses Amachan, answered their call for help. Their hunt led them to the town of Cheneyville, Louisiana, where they believed the killer frequented.
This is not
He
far
was
from
thought
us.
to be a rail station employee due to the broad distances of the killings. They posed in disguises, the employees coming and going throughout their workday until they saw a strange individual. He was ghostly pale with fire ginger hair and blue eyes, and while his clothing was pristine, there was a particular accessory on his shirt: blood droplets.
Whoa.
The
Great
story goes that
accessory.
the priest confronted the man, and a fight would ensue, with the priest gaining
Is that a
the upper hand.
screenshot from something? Preacher.
This is actual
AMC.
footage.
It's from
This is
Preacher
actual-
AMC, the
this is
TV
actual-
show.
It's
Oh,
a great show, and I recommend it.
But is there no is there
What the
vampires
fuck
in
is
it?
this
I thought
video,
it was just
though?
demons in that show.
No. It's
Look, this preacher's
actually
fighting. That's all he
Cassidy- yeah,
needs.
So preachers teamed up with Tulip and Cassidy. Cassidy is an Irish vampire.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like I said, I recommended it to you guys a while ago.
Is it good?
It's so good. It's so good.
Is it like 2
This
seasons?
is actual.
I fully back it. It's got like 4 seasons. I think
Oh,
it's.
wow.
Who's the
done.
person in the back with the mask on? Anyway,
Oh, that's
vampires
an
are
extra
fighting or
We'll
something.
watch it.
Here
We
we
need
go.
something new to
Ford
watch.
is the
so.
great
Dude,
value
you-
version of
Chris,
Ed
you'll
Sheeran
love it.
to spill the beans on his boss.
Ed Sheeran.
Why are you in there? Why is Ed
'Cause
Sheeran?
he did a music video,
That
a vampire
stupid
music video
fucking-
for
I've only seen a few seconds of it, like in commercials.
There's
but
so
I just
much
fucking
new-
hated it.
my bad
so much-
habits. Doo-doo-boom-boom.
He's just, like, flying through the sky like a fucking-
God.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
I can't fucking stand this shit.
I don't
Get
know.
He was
him
out
off
there.
All right, get him out of here. Get
He's
him
a
out
real
of here.
vampire.
That's what Rob's
You didn't
into,
know that?
everybody.
Yeah.
This
Hey, Ed
guy,
Sheeran
though,
makes bangers. I don't know.
I'd rather watch this guy who's trying. I don't know
And
what he is. Here we go.
Buku minions.
Buku
Seen
minions.
on the quest to learn the identity of this murderer, several of his minions were killed at the hands of the priest.
This guy's an awful storyteller. I'm
He
just
is,
saying,
he's
like he's
bad
putting
at
me to
it.
sleep.
Buku
I'm telling you,
Minions
this,
is not
this
a.
video. Like the stuff might be interesting that he's talking about, but this.
It's pretty
he's a-
bad. Yeah,
he's
it's
a-
pretty bad.
His whole look
He's
is
a-
distracting as well. I feel like he just got
Yes,
done
it is.
gambling.
He reminds me of the Dr. Jacoby in Twin Peaks.
Dorky Elvis. Yeah, he is a dorky Elvis. He
The-
looks
the
like he
red-
just
the-
left the. Like
He's
he
got
got
the
just
3D
got done
look.
at the casino.
He's
Or
so
he's ready to
pleased
go
with it.
back
He's
in.
like, I'm nailing this. This story
Yeah,
is so.
he looks like he
It
has
is a cool story.
He does
thing
look
is, it
like
is a
he has
cool story.
coke. He does look like he has coke. Cornholio
The next
Play-Doh.
night,
I would try
they
to
made their way
get some
to
from
a
him.
small and isolated shack in the middle of the woods. Unfortunately, the voodoo priest Moses Amashan was bound to a wheelchair due to a
That's
a fire
cool
wheelchair.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It looks like one of those '80s chairs that had the little with that weird design in the back, but it's like
Pop some
souped up.
awesome wheelies and that thing.
Yeah, that
Jesus
thing
Christ.
looks dope.
Immediately
yeah.
falls apart.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
oh
like,
my
it looks
God,
like
my
they
fat ass.
invented the wheel, and then the next week they invented this thing. Like it's so fucking old.
The-
I
yeah,
would-
the
you
chair
would not
from what
wanna see
happened.
it.
All right, we
after the
figured out
wheel.
what a wheel was. Now we have a chair that's a wheel. How about that? Like,
Yeah,
this
and
is the
how does
first
anybody
one.
sit in that and have it
It's
not
so-
fall
it's
apart?
Like you put your
so
butt in
bad.
it, and then your butt hits the floor. It's meant to break your fall.
You
That's
just
all.
lay on your back and
So,
roll around the
like,
ground with this
nothing.
thing. This thing sucks.
It's like those
Like-
woven chairs. Like I've sat in those before, where they're so rotted out that it really does like bust the bottom of those
Yeah.
things. So just like
Makes you
somebody
feel
walking
bad.
around
Oh,
with their
modern
legs.
people couldn't fit in this thing. This is for back in the day people for sure. Definitely.
a deteriorating medical condition and could no longer continue.
That's
the
not the
journey.
same thing. That's a real
All the Henry
wheelchair.
Sean had to go into
I thought that was the
vampire's
scene
lair
from
alone.
Tusk when he wakes up with no leg.
All right.
Still
Anyone?
never seen that
First
movie.
person to name that
Oh,
actor.
you gotta watch
You
Tusk.
haven't
Jay.
watched that. Gray,
Hold on.
watch it.
First
So
person
fun.
to name that actor gets
so
my
dumb
love.
and
Which
fun.
actor?
The guy we're looking at.
They're not
In the
both
chat,
same. There's
name
two
that
people in
actor.
it.
Well,
In the chat,
Drea,
name that actor. Who's that actor? Name him. Come on, chat. You help me out.
That's Willie Whistleton.
I'm the champion of what? There you go.
Roddy McDowell.
Roddy
That's exactly what I said.
McDowell,
That's
another
exactly what
Rod,
Rob said.
because he's a
That's
Rod.
exactly what I said.
I just
I
watched
told
like
you-
3
hold on,
movies
I
with Roddy
promise.
McDowell in it, and I would not have put. I wouldn't have.
I
rec-
promised there would be more on Rods on this, and there actually was. There you go. Boom.
I
Roddy
know. I
McDowell's
love
good one.
Dobby McRowell.
Yeah,
He's
he was.
great.
'Cause, he played Van Helsing in movies. Here we go.
Dottie McRowell.
He
Yeah,
was
he's
in.
great.
Hey, I prefer him honestly, Rob.
Well, Roddy McDowell was also in the Fright Night. He played the
Well,
horror.
Russ,
a lot of stuff. It turns
the
out.
thing I think that Drea would love about Tusk is that it's about podcasters.
Don't tell her that part. That's what
would turn me off from it.
It's it's about podcasters
I
who
wanna
talk
say,
shit about people
I think
podcasters who talk shit about people.
I want to
which
say
is
I think
very
that is
funny.
the first movie that was about podcasters ever. I will give that to Kevin Smith.
But it's like a karma thing, you know what I mean?
It's probably
a
probably
karma
the first.
story.
It's probably the first major film, but I've seen a few movies like
No, it
the
was
B ones
before.
that are. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
totally.
well, it's pretty
Well,
old.
it's almost it's
He's
you
already
can tell it's
fact-checked it.
written in response to like podcast what
No, yeah,
podcasting is.
I
But
know.
like it's the main character is great. Is a great character as far as podcasting
Justin Long,
goes.
sure. Yeah,
Justin
he's a
Long,
very
yeah.
bad
Who,
podcaster.
Jeepers Creepers. He's the creeper keeper. You know, it's Justin Long.
He's the Jeeper Creeper.
He's
Justin
the Jeeper
Long's-
Creeper.
Yeah, I know a lot of people hate on
Creeper
Justin Long.
keeper, let these people free.
I liked him in both of those movies a lot. So.
He's
think
also
that- yeah,
great
I've
in
always
Drag
been
Me
fine
to
with Justin
Hell.
Long.
Oh, Drag Me to Hell was a great movie.
Great
And
movie.
if you haven't
See,
seen the new
I-
movie Barbarian, he's very good in Barbarian as well.
Haven't seen that one.
He's like a low key, like a horror legend.
It's become
And
that way.
Yeah.
He's become low key a horror legend, and
Because he
he's
does
one of
like
those.
these kind of like underdog type, like super shy.
But he plays
guys,
a
and
great
then,
dick.
And then comes pulled out of like that realm and everything, kind of like the way Final Girl always happens. But now he's like Final Girl, but as far as like I'm not like a big strong guy. I'm just gonna be me. But
Well, you'll see. He plays a dick in more of his recent
I
movies
love
that he's done.
Idiocracy. Mhm.
So he kind of
Yeah.
he plays a good dick. He does like the nice guy thing very well.
My wife's tarded.
So that's why like when you see
Plays
him
a good
play
dick,
like
huh, Rob?
what is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
It's all about
He
dick.
seemed very confident about it. He
I'm
plays a
playing the
good dick.
video. You guys are.
Man, he plays a good dick.
Everyone wants to know about the dick.
Orange was found sleeping on a
Listen,
presumably weak.
I am not here for this.
Jean took a wooden stake and drove it.
There's
straight into the
Grandma
What the fuck?
Tarkin.
We're
right
back
there.
on this guy.
Honestly, like I weren't.
It's
I don't
Grandma
know- I can't hear
Tarkin.
what the story
Russ is like, I'm
is.
putting this
like,
shit
see.
back
open
on.
is wide, stared into the face of the priest.
We
I
can't
honestly
hear
can't
it
even hear the
anyway.
guy telling
I'm
the
kidding
story.
you
Can't
guys.
even hear
Super
it.
psyched
I don't
out.
know what the story is.
It's just a bunch of images.
Ah, fine. Fuck
It's all
this
about
guy.
dicks.
It's something about vampires in Louisiana. Who gives a shit? Anyway, I'll go back to some other stuff. Yeah,
It's
go
supposed to be
go on,
like
go
we're
on.
doing
It's
a
fine.
visual format of the show. It's supposed
We just
to be
can't hear it.
videos.
We just couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the dialogue behind it, so I was like, I don't know what the
I don't
story
know.
is telling.
I don't know what
It
I'm
was
supposed
very
to do
low,
about
it
that.
was.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. I'll turn it up. I don't know if that's on your end. I think other people are gonna
No,
hear
it's
it fine.
I
have
could see
no
when you
idea.
mouse over on the YouTube.
No, it
the-
was just
the
that
volume is,
particular
like,
video.
The smallest.
Got
I
quiet.
couldn't-
Okay, I'll turn
I
it up.
couldn't
I'll
hear it
turn it up.
either.
I'll turn it up. I think
I'm on the same audio as Russ, and I couldn't hear it.
What the fuck? All right.
Yeah, it's not us.
I'll
The
fix
Slider
it.
is all
I'll
of you
fix
guys.
it.
I can't.
I want to watch. So,
I don't have
Dre, you
control
sent me
over
a
YouTube.
bunch of videos. Dre,
Uh-huh.
let me know which one you want to watch. I have Vampire Encounter. Oh wait. Oh god. I have a
Play
weird
the guy on the
monster-
street. We're 2 hours in. Play the guy on the street.
All right.
'Cause this
it
is the one that I really
time.
wanted.
Is this the Man Goes Crazy one?
dude on the
Street
street.
interview.
Mhm.
Okay, I will put that on. I
Oh,
will
we're
make
gonna do a
sure.
freak out video.
before-
Sweet.
Yeah, it's great.
Actually, you guys are right. I don't have the YouTube volume up very much because Evil Nate comes out with fucking chainsaws and they're so goddamn loud that I get nervous. I don't want
Because
to play
we
his
were
chainsaws
watching.
that
We were
loud.
doing the Evil Nate stream.
Did he bring a
before.
chainsaw when he came on the stream?
No.
This.
What's your name?
My name. Oh, let me
Hold on,
tell
we
you
can't
my
see
name.
anything yet. Oh, I
I'm
love this guy.
confused
He's wild.
Oh, it
because
starts off insanity already.
to believe in the ministry, right? So is the church and state supposed to be? Because that
So stuttery.
Is it choppy for you guys?
Yeah, it's so
Okay.
choppy.
It feels super choppy. For
Is
me.
that-
It's very choppy for me. Yeah.
How's the audio sounding? You guys getting good audio from
Choppy.
this? I'm trying not
It's
to make
choppy.
it blow your
It's
head.
chop, chop, chop suey, dog.
Let's start from the
I can barely
beginning
hear a
because I was
word.
messing around with it. Let's hear how he sounds.
Maybe I can. I'll try playing it on my end. Maybe my internet's faster or something.
Hold on.
What's
Here
your
we go.
name?
My name. Oh, let me tell you my name. I'm because
Still chopped up.
you know, like we're supposed to believe in the ministry, right? So is the church and state supposed to be separate? I'm confused because I never went to school, right? Is a confused person get a resolution? I don't understand. You see, when you go like that, you have a cross. Right? That's how I felt when I
Russ,
was in
pause it for a
Waterloo.
second because
Because
it's
when I
all
was
it's so
in
fucked up.
Waterloo,
Let me see if maybe
well,
I can do it on
they
from my end
treated
and it'll stream
me like a
better.
vamp. They used cross and they went like this, but not smiling.
Russ,
Look, if you're in our
It's just frozen.
YouTube, Rob, I have all that stuff. I have all that stuff
Okay.
in a playlist for tonight. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it froze for me
paused
too.
it. I paused it.
Yeah.
It's
Let me
paused
go
right
to
now.
that. Let me
I
go
can
into
remove
that.
this. So yeah, if you can get yours up, if you have better internet, but go to our playlist for November 19th, Rob, on YouTube. We've got have all these videos in there. If you can run them better,
Okay,
go
I'm
the
doing
fuck
that right
ahead.
now.
That's fine.
I'm doing that right now.
Fucking dare
It's all
you.
good.
We've been around for a while. We've been going. We're about to hit 2 hours live in 30 minutes. It was fun. How great was that? How surprising! Evil Nate showed up out of fucking nowhere and became an Unbeliever tonight. This is amazing. Like I'm like still riding high off that. That's so fun. That guy is so fucking cool. Like it was amazing. That was so fun.
He'd be definitely fun to hang out with, I think. It's like I said, Evil Nate is his character, and obviously there's going to be parts of your personality that goes into the characters you come up with, but you can tell in his mode here talking with us, just really fun to talk to.
He wants to talk. Yeah, he wants to. He wants.
He was so
to,
excited just to like talk about it, but he
oh,
wasn't
he's
like
so great.
He didn't have to have his arms up to talk. Like he was good. He was like,
Yeah, he didn't flex
I
once.
felt
the
like
whole
I
time,
was.
did
I was ready. I was like, come on,
He's a
flex
cool
off,
person.
bitch. Let's go.
One of us.
I know he really is a cool
Yeah,
person.
one
Like,
of
he's
us.
He didn't
super
flex
cool.
once the whole time.
No, didn't
I
have
didn't.
to.
He didn't.
Didn't
No, he
have
didn't
to.
need
He-
to because I showed a video of him doing it.
I watched him. It was like kind of going. Like,
He tried,
He kept
he
it off the
stopped
screen.
He
He
was
was
like,
it's like
it
slightly
was just like a
pumped.
natural reflex. Like you just see him tense up every now and then, or he seemed
When
totally.
I play things that got him excited. Yeah, if you can
relaxed.
add you, Rob, you should have a little bit of control over this too. I
Yeah,
don't
here
know
we
if you
go.
can
Here
add-
we go. Here we go now. I think I
See?
got it. All right.
I don't know how you're doing this. I don't see anything, but here we go.
It's coming.
Oh, I see Rob Oakey added a stream. Holy shit. Here we go. I'm gonna well, I guess I don't need to just get rid of my shit. Here we go. And flex off bits. Let's go, Russ Ryan. I'm sorry. I meant to say what the fuck. God damn it. I'll do it, but I want to say
I just got to make sure I'm sharing the right thing.
You ever
here.
do that
There we go.
again, you're gonna regret it. How
I'm
can
sorry,
kiss
but
each
I
other?
would
How
not
can
take
you
that
follow
very
each other on
seriously
Instagram? How
coming
can
from
you
you.
friends on Facebook? It don't matter to me. Sniff my ass, suck my farts, turn me around and give me a pedigree.
man. Come on, man.
thank you. Yes, that was my flex off. That's all you get.
How do you switch it so that it's the videos on here too now, Russ?
I'll add you here to the stream. There we go.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
there you
Okay,
go.
great. Look
Boy.
at that. Look at that. Here we go.
Hopefully,
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
You want us on the side instead? How about that? Like
How's that?
Yeah,
That's
full
better.
screen that shit.
Yes, now I can full screen this.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Much better.
I
but the
can't
audio-
hear it. And I've got no volume.
Video's
It's
good.
no
all-
audio?
Not at all.
What the
So you and Russ collab. Russ had the audio. You have the video. Put it together.
When I do it, okay, present. I do present. I do share screen. I do share system audio. Boom. Share system audio is selected, and then I
Your
click
thing
the
isn't
thing,
even up anymore.
and now it should be up.
Here we go. Boom.
And
Boom.
does the sound work? Let's see.
Let's see.
Anything?
There's
Okay,
nothing.
so you and Rob get to do the voices. Y'all.
It's so weird that it does that.
All right, I'll try mine again. I have it here, so here we go.
I think I got to download like an audio.
Here, let's just let
router.
me know if it works. I'll bring it back a little bit. It should work okay.
It's
I'm
just
not
so
that terrible.
your thing is just so
History,
stuttery.
right?
It's hard to
Here we
even
go.
watch it.
Supposed to be. I'm
Yeah, it's not working at all, bro.
Right? Confused person get a resolution. I don't understand. You see, when you go like that.
Is it that bad? I'm sorry.
It's,
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's
I'm
like
trying, man. I'm
unwatchable,
trying
but
my
it's
other
fine.
videos
It's fine.
work.
Let's
What
just
the
chill.
fuck?
We'll just chill and talk. We'll just
Yeah.
chill and talk.
I think it's you. I think
It
it's
sucks,
you.
that
I think
was-
it's just you. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's
No, it's
over-
everybody.
It's my end too. It's like that's why I was shaking my head.
The
the whole
viewers
time. I was
too
like,
probably
I'm
are.
here,
It's,
I'm like,
it's probably tough for them to watch it
I
because
don't know why. It's that video of all things. Yeah.
Well, it does it
I
on
hear
all
ya. I
videos.
don't
It's
know
just
what the hell's
sometimes it's
going
more
on.
tolerable than others, but
it's when
as
there's
soon-
less going on, like less buffering, less frame rate to have to deal with. It's gonna go smoother. So if it's like something that's a still video,
Yeah, I
or
think we
just
just
a
gotta bite the
slideshow,
bullet.
It's gonna be clearer.
Just use next month's Patreon money to get a computer. I think we're gonna have to do that.
Just send it to me. Yeah, that'd be fine.
We'll just have to order
I know
something.
that
Walk
the
around
other
a
way that we were streaming, we used to
circle.
be able to, and when we're doing it from Zoom, we can share our screens, and it usually works all right. But
Yeah. It'll be better though. It will get better. It will get better.
oh well, that's a bummer because that was my favorite one.
I know
If I
it
grew
is.
my hair
Yes,
long, I
into
can't
it.
grow my hair
I always
long.
have
It just
to
grows
know that.
straight up
I'm
in
always
the
trying
air.
to bring.
It just grows straight up in the air. I can't
Oh,
do
you
that.
know you
It'll
want
fall
that. It'd
down
be
eventually.
amazing. Look,
No,
I'm gonna
it just
try
goes-
one
it just
more.
goes-
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
His hair goes like
If
asparagus.
this doesn't work,
It's
it
just
doesn't
all the way
work.
up.
This is a little Monsters and Mysteries America Vampire Edition. I want to see if this works real quick. Just let me know how this works for you guys.
It's choppy so far, but not as
The
bad.
Ursuline is no longer used as a convent, yet rumors continue to swirl around its cloistered walls.
People in the lower end of the French Quarter swear that oftentimes late at night, the top shutters will open, only to be shut when the sun comes up.
Weird.
How dare they?
For Star Murrow and
It's
Lisa
almost like they just don't
Peliquin,
want light
tales
in
of
there.
vampires were just the stuff of legend. Except
So we're working all right so far. We got it. New Orleans.
Yeah,
French
It's
well,
Quarter,
all right.
Monsters
It's
of
still
Mystery
stuttery, but
America.
it's
choppy,
tolerable.
but not as bad because the shots are longer. And like I said, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
they
it's
are.
the amount of like the
Oh, speaking of
It's
shots,
just the
the frame
computer.
rate.
It's
It's
just
the
the
frame
computer's
rate.
getting pushed. I
Wait,
think
hold
that's what it
on.
is.
Stuff
Where am
happening
I?
visually.
No, hold on. You didn't. You said shots, and she's
You
showing
guys
off
are
that
not
she has a
possibly
shot. I'm like,
doing a shot without me, are you?
we're trying
because
not to. We're waiting.
You know that I
letting
just have that sense every
Boofer.
now and then that the train's about to leave the station, so I better.
Yeah,
play
we
along.
are. We're over 2 hours
just get
tonight.
that
It's been a
sense.
fun night, man. Everyone, hey man, we had Evil Nate on. We already conquered, so we're kind of like, all right, Dre, you ready? You got
is this
one?
it?
Oh, you got one.
Because
Boom.
my last
do
video
it.
failed, we're done now.
No, no. I have tons
You
of yours.
ruined it,
I want
Dre.
all yours to
God
work.
damn it.
Let's do it. Here we go. All right, let's see if this works, and I will definitely go back to one of yours.
for the night it all turned too true.
We were shaking. We were all freaking out. Everybody was talking about it. Did you see that? Oh my goodness. It was just a really weird experience for everybody that was involved.
Whoa.
One cold autumn evening, Star was with a group of friends passing by the
She's
Ursuline
way hotter in
convent.
the recreation.
It was me
That always
and Lisa,
happens.
and
They
then
gotta
some other
pick somebody
people
more
that had.
attractive. How does that make a
One
person
lady
feel?
actually pointed out, "Oh my God,
Wait, hold on. The ratio of hotness between recreation and person is so like obvious here. Watch,
me
look.
and Lisa,
Very
and then some
disparate in
other
this one.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. There it is. Look.
Bruh.
This is why
Here
so
you
many
go.
people are
I'm-
disappointed in online dating.
In convent.
Wow.
Me
you
online.
guys, you guys
me
are
and
on
Lisa.
Me
fire.
online, me in real life.
I
There we
mean,
go.
Come
other
on,
people had.
come on.
I love it.
It's
Be real.
really drastic in this. It's
Oh,
obvious.
come
you
on.
think she's hot?
Her?
I
Right
didn't say
there?
anything.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I'm
no,
not
no.
asking.
Rob.
you.
Here you go.
You're afraid to answer.
This is
You
Rob.
can't
on
be
the-
honest.
This is Rob on the way home with
I
the
did not
girl, and this is Rob
understand the
when he
question.
wakes up the next day.
It was
He's like,
me
"Hey,
and Lisa,
girl."
and then some other people
Oh, what
that had
happened?
joined us. We were looking up, and one lady actually pointed
No.
out, "Oh my God, there's a man on the
Look, there's a fucking vampire flying around. That's where this is going. Watch this.
roof of the cathedral. He's going to jump." The very
Don't
first
do
thing
it.
that went through my
The way he
mind
stood
was,
up.
"Holy crud!" You know,
Thank you.
Holy
Before she
crud.
says "holy crud,"
I've never
look
heard
at
anybody
this.
say "holy crud" in my life.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, look at the way the guy stands up and gets
All
ready
right,
to.
hold on,
like,
I gotta
jump.
see that because
I say that for
That's
every
hilarious.
meeting that I have at work.
Holy
Holy crud.
Holy crud.
All
Oh, I
right,
thought you
it's
said
so
you saw
years, it's
somebody-
footsteps. Now let's foot our steps.
oh my God, there's a man on the roof of the cathedral. He's
Russ,
gonna
somebody
jump.
said your grease mustache is gone.
Okay, hold on a second. That was not a grease mustache.
I thought,
It
I
was.
thought he
It was-
pinned that.
I probably did.
No, it was
here
a
we
real
go.
much.
It
That
was
real deal.
for.
It just was
It was
Of
greasy.
It was just dye. It was bad. All right,
And
go
on the
on.
roof of the
It's a
cathedral,
costume.
he's going to jump.
Creeper
The very
keeper.
first thing that went through my mind was,
Creeper keeper,
"Holy
let
crud,"
these
you
people
know,
free.
Oh my goodness, this guy's gonna commit suicide. And then he just literally floated off.
Oh,
How do you explain that? What do you say? What do you do? I mean, it's just
That boy done
he's gone.
flown.
He
holy shit! That was some cool. That was the coolest effects they've ever done.
say,
Look.
what do you do? I mean, it's just he's
Crack is a
gone.
hell of a
He
drug.
literally
No, we want to
He
see him
just literally
fly.
floated off. He's flying.
No, go back. God
But,
damn
you
it.
know, oh my goodness.
What?
This
We
guy's
saw
the
it.
I want to see him fly. I want to see him fly
suicide.
again.
And then he just literally floated off.
He's flying.
How do you explain that? What do you
Peter
say? What do you
Pan.
do? It's just, he's gone. He
He's a real
literally
Peter
flew
Pan
away.
fucking
know
vampire.
that I was
She's the
frightened,
vampire.
but more
Definitely.
in just
She looks like a
just
vampire.
awe. It's one of
This
those
is
things
not
that,
just a gimmick.
you know, I mean,
This
what do you
is
do?
good
You can't
shit.
explain it. You can't push the rewind button and watch it and
No,
try
I
to figure it
can.
out.
No, I can
don't-
actually.
don't challenge.
We were
Don't
talking
fucking
about
dare
it,
me,
and
bitch.
As we're talking, I can
She's
see the
stopping
look
me.
on
All right, I
Star's
won't.
face, like somebody's walking toward us. You know, she just had that bewildered look.
Do you believe in vampires, ladies?
And there was this guy dressed all in black.
We were just really shocked because we didn't see him walk
She
up.
just
We
winked at
didn't
him.
feel him walk. He was
It
just
looked
there
like it.
at that
She's
particular
like,
time.
Bitch, it is time to go, honey.
A glass
Miss
busting.
Thing,
And so
no
me and
ma'am.
Lisa both turned around. And when we turned back around,
That's not the
within
French
seconds,
Quarter
I mean,
right
just
there.
turn, he was completely gone.
Turn,
Just to
gone.
see
That's
it
not the French Quarter, though.
firsthand was strange for me, and I still to this day to see a vanishing act like that. Just I don't know.
They're like,
You
anyway.
can't explain.
There we
He
go.
just
That
giggled
was
and walked
the.
away. Like,
And then he
Well,
pulled a
time
bunch of
to meet up with
handkerchiefs out of
the-
his pocket, and I was amazed.
well,
He
she's
really
like,
did.
the way they walked off, like that meant nothing to them. Like, well, anyway, time to meet our pimp. I think we came in pretty good tonight. They're
It's a
just
very
so
shitty version of New
carefree about the
Orleans.
whole-
It didn't look like New Orleans at all. That was a really shitty New Orleans vampire segment. Like, I don't like
No, yeah, it
that one.
didn't.
I'm trying to find one of the ones you really wanted to do, Dre. I know Dre had a bunch of really killer vampire videos. And I'm
What's a
gonna find one
vampire
for you.
song? What's a dope vampire song right now?
Ew, I don't know. There
We
aren't
played them
any.
on our show already. What about
Wow.
the interview with a real life vampire hunter? Is that the one? Is that one you wanted to do?
No,
Dre's
no.
you want to do Emma Shaw, the real vampire? You want
She's
to do
the
like
one
forced
who
a loser
is-
to live in
It
with
depends.
a Chad?
Do you guys want to see an absolute fucking hyper cringe, definitely bad acting thing, or do you want to see something that's just like funny, like that's made to actually be funny, where they're self-aware? It's up to
Yes.
you guys.
I want
That
the
one.
self-aware one.
All right.
Okay,
so which one? So what?
We'll do the let's go for the Sims and then start at like.
Okay, it's a 24-minute video.
I know.
Where do you want to
This is the one-
start?
This is the one I told you about.
Okay, I know.
Like
We're
towards the
ready.
end. So 14 minutes, if you can aim for that, maybe a little bit before, and we don't have to see the whole thing. It's just this is more entertaining than
The
these
crowd.
people
The
who-
crowd is saying hyper cringe.
They want the
cringe. I'm
hyper
gonna
cringe.
start at
asking for
30.
hyper-cringe.
I'm gonna start at
And-
30.
and Rob's the only one who doesn't
44.
want the
It
hyper
looks-
No, I do want it. I want it. I'm just shaking my head at the. Some people just want
God,
to watch the world
I-
burn, and I love it that they're all here.
We should do the hyper cringe then. Do Emma Shaw because it's shorter, and it is what the people want, and it is
Oh, hold
as
on.
bad as you think it is.
Pausing how I want it. It does look as bad as I want it to be, and I'm gonna
love
back
The
it
Sims one is funny,
it
but
up
it's
a
so
few
long.
seconds
We're late
so
in
I
it
can
now.
add this to the stream. Where is this a good spot to start?
It
would
does.
you say,
It
Drea?
does have to do with vampires.
This is a good spot to
It is-
start.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna let this
It's-
go.
Seems
It
like
is
a weird
related to
spot to
vampires.
start, but
It's just that it I like it.
I'm actually gonna put pause options on you. I really have to. I'm gonna have to go use the restroom real quick, but I want to start.
Russ has
I
gotta
don't know.
poop.
I probably want.
Russ has
No,
gotta
I
poop.
don't have to do that.
He screenshotted this to go to
poop.
the bathroom.
I just want to watch this
He's
one
got
minute.
big poop.
Yeah, everything's going on here. She's got panties on. You can see a little cleavage. All
Okay,
right,
so
everyone,
actually,
forget
what
it.
I'll do while Russ is peeing, then I can just talk up.
You want to narrate it?
Yeah, I'll just
All right,
catch
I'm gonna
the
let it
gist
go.
on this video. What
All
has
right.
to
Describe this.
Now, Chris,
Go.
we'll pause. You tell Chris to pause it, and she will. Got here. we go.
No, got it, Russ. Go pee. Fucking
We'll pee
leave.
while you poop.
Christ. No,
Is
I
it
didn't say
not?
to hit. I didn't say to hit play.
And it's all fucked up too. It's all stuttery.
Like I literally said, I would catch people up.
It's all stuttery too. We really got to figure out this computer thing. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make this happen sooner than later. We have to. We
Yeah,
have to. It's important.
It's
It's
getting-
really important.
I agree.
So
I
do we wanna-
agree.
I don't
do
care.
we want to play
I
it
don't
from
care
this
if-
part, Drea?
This is fine, yeah, because honestly, the closer we can get to 14 minutes in is fine, but this is good because it does help illustrate the frustrations of the people in here. So you can see as you mouse over, see that sad looking fuck. That guy's name is Dale. He has been created with 0 social skills and just 0 ambitions. Everything. He is completely depressed. He only eats grilled cheese sandwiches.
It's exactly like me.
No, it's so much worse because like his body's weird too. Like you can see his
Same
spine.
here.
You can see his spine, and yet he has like a pot belly, but like his ribs are showing at the same time. Like he was created all kinds. Shut up, Rob.
Check.
All right, check. So this dude just like, but he lives in Chad's closet. Chad
Okay.
is like,
That's
you
one thing
know.
that's different.
It's terrible. And
Right.
so he's been
Right.
at his wit's end, and Chad has been just, hitting up every lady in town.
Just keep it paused for now. We'll just chill for a few minutes because it's all stuttery anyway,
It's very
Christina.
stuttery.
It's just not
I don't-
playing back good.
What I don't understand is like
it's not
why.
playing for me either.
Yeah,
I don't get why
I think
it's so
well,
different
it's just
from my videos to his videos.
it's the up speed. It's like the upload speed on the internet probably, and it might have something to do with the computer possibly too. So it could just be a couple different things, but I think more or less once we get like a more powerful computer, it shouldn't be as much of an issue.
Yeah,
Because you guys are plugged in right now, right?
Right, it's like hardline Ethernet.
Oh yeah.
See
The
that
hard-
stomach. It's so I don't know how he designed this.
It looks like
but-
he's pregnant.
Yeah, and that's the funny part is that Chad has just met a lady in the gym, impregnated her within like a few days. Oh, he married her first though, within a week of meeting her, and everything. And poor Dale here, this dude in the green olive shirt, is just living in the closet, depressed, only eating grilled cheese sandwiches. He's been talking to a vampire who showed up. You know how Sims works. People just kind of show up in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
They had that new Supernatural expansion way, way, way back when. And so this is
Interesting.
just the story of how Dale gets out of this, and I think it's pretty worth watching. I hope we'll
Christian-
be able
All right,
to
I
watch
guess
it.
so. I'm jumping back in. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Here we go.
Christian P. Norris said less porn, bro.
What?
So
How do you study vampires for 9 months? Even know
It's all highlighted.
it's not playing back.
an hour and a
And it's
said
all
less
highlighted.
porn?
It's
Wait,
like
it's
all
still-
blue.
Yeah, it's
What
It's all
is that?
fucked up.
What- I didn't do this.
Oh my
There we
God.
go. I fixed
Okay.
that. I can fix that. I didn't highlight anything. I
He's
just got
pregnant.
here.
No, it's not you.
so
It's
he's a
you.
pregnant
Later
sim. That's
that
why his
night,
belly's
the
all big
meeting
like
with the
that.
vampire
Oh,
was
no.
arranged. It was time for Dale to get his
Oh,
neck
no, it's working.
sucked on.
Oh God.
He's so mysterious.
Vampire had all this time in the world and couldn't learn guitar.
That does sound like. That sounds like the guitar you strum in the Bigfoot game. There is a guitar in the trailer in the Bigfoot game. It sounds exactly the same. The little, the very digital the acoustic guitar sound. All right, here we go. Why does he have a white diamond above his head? I don't know Sims enough.
Because it's
This
I don't
we
know
should
Sims
honest-
enough to do.
Well, here's the thing: is like I actually wanted to play this entire thing like on double speed, but I don't know if you can handle it.
Oh, I
don't-
can
I
do
think the
that. I
computer's
can do
gonna
that. Oh,
explode.
I mean,
I know how to playback
Hang on,
speed
back away
change.
real
Here we
No,
go.
I know. I just
Let's
don't
do,
think that your computer can.
Your
handle
computer
it.
is not gonna like
I
this,
will-
but we're
no,
gonna see what
fuck
happens.
that.
We'll try.
Where we're
That's
going,
the
we
live
don't
stream.
need
This is the
speeds.
beauty of this terrible live stream is that
Oh, I
it's
have
gonna
it.
catch fire. itself.
Terrible.
That's
This
fine.
one's going great. What are you talking about? Here we go. Let's do
I'm
it.
talking about this video.
So much.
It's not even playing.
This is
Dale's listing off the reasons he should be a vampire. Like he's
no. This is
It's
gonna
it's
work.
Streamer's totally
unwatchable.
freaking out. Everyone's
Well, and you
Guys,
also
I
put it
know.
at like
No,
way
is
too
not-
high a speed.
hold on. What are you talking about? I will put it back. to
Look,
normal.
normal's there. I meant to put it like a couple more above normal. You put it
It's
like all the
fine.
way the fastest.
There's
We
nothing-
obviously
there's nothing
cannot
It's not
handle.
gonna
going
work.
on
We can
here.
see. We can
It's
see
not gonna
something's going on. Something very is going on. I want to check in with the chat. How you guys doing? Falling in reverse vampires. We want to see hyper cringe things. Yes, that's what we're watching right now. Falling
No,
in reverse
let's. Well, we're gonna have
vampires.
to go back to those things because this is not working.
Yeah, we may have to just talk for a little bit because it's not sharing nicely right now.
People.
So maybe-
Well, I think we tried to play it too much. All right, well, I can remove that. We're here. We're here. We've been here
There we
for
go.
over 2 hours at this point. This has been a lot of fun. I will say, man, I've been having I don't know. I know this has been a little rougher year for the Unbelievers podcast. Like we started off slow. We definitely got built up. As soon as we did Mothman Fest, though, it's like seeing each other together. It was like looking each other in the eyes. Like we were back. I couldn't wait to do like more episodes. We get a lot of help from our boy Issa editing. Unbelievers is definitely back. And I gotta say this, Drea, I'm gonna kind of not kind of call you out, but just kind of confirm something with you right now. We didn't mention it on our latest episode, but are we doing the Secret Santa or not? Like, do you think it's too late?
I'm pretty sure you actually asked me already.
Well,
At
but
another,
I know
and I
we
said
talked.
yeah.
I know I did, but we did not. So we need to pimp it on. We need to make a cutoff date that's a little later than usual. I'm saying maybe December
Later
7th.
than usual?
Well, think about it. We didn't mention on the latest episode. We should mention it now. Maybe we make the cutoff to sign up for Unbelievable gift exchange be December 7th, a day that will live in infamy.
Explain it so that people who don't know what the hell we're talking about know what we're talking about.
Every year for the last 4 or 5 years, we've done the Secret Schneider, which is the Unbelievers gift exchange, which is we will put a post up and you give us information. If you want to join a gift exchange where you send your information to another random unbeliever and you get a cool present in the mail and you get to send something to another unbeliever. And we need to kind of start pimping this now because it's getting later. November 2022 is the weirdest month. This month is just it felt like Halloween was like a week ago. It was not. It
20 days ago.
It was dumb. Yeah, I hated how fast it was going this year. But what I will say about all of this is that we need to do it sooner than later because with the USPS and all that's going on, like postage times are taking longer than ever. Shipping times take forever now.
Well, that's the thing. We need to get it out there.
So we got to do it sooner than later. I'm going to have the cutoff date at, like, honestly...
tomorrow.
No, we have to have another episode out.
December 4th is a Sunday.
Okay, that sounds good.
I'll put it around there. And, of course, I'm going to be lenient for a few days. I let some people in the gates. Some people come in, like, a week late, and I still fit them in. It does get stressful when people don't respond.
We need to...
check your emails.
We need to actually start putting that out there. If you are interested in joining the Unbelievers gift exchange, send an email to unbelievablesanta@gmail.com. Not unbelievablesanta.com. That's not a thing. I've learned that. unbelievablesanta@gmail.com. And you can be a part of the Unbelievers gift exchange. We want to do that this year. We will also be doing a live stream, a charity live stream to close out this season. There will be a few episodes before that. I have an episode in the works. There's a fun Patreon episode in the works too. We have a lot of stuff going on, but we need to start pimping that gift exchange. So we will pimp that in the next episode that will come out before the end of this month.
You're pimping it right now because you're talking about
but
it.
I am pimping it right now, but I know this is just a live stream. I know a lot more
Post
people.
about it on the Instagram too. So
Yeah, don't
it's going to be out there. It'll be out there. It'll be, they know.
I'm just trying to push that along because it has not been pushed along yet. So I'm pushing it along now. And where do I send my Bigfoot story? The
Unbelievers podcast at gmail.com.
Send it there. I will try to play a little more of this video. You want me to get it back on? Here we go.
I don't.
You might as well not.
But okay.
They're not playing good. So
they're not playing good. Is it that bad? All right.
It's that bad. Yeah, like it's rough to watch. It's rough to watch.
All fucked up.
But I think we could just chill for a few minutes. We don't have to run.
Sure.
We don't have to run away.
I'm not running from this. No, it's not at all.
Like I'm trying to think of if there's any other. Well, I've got some other videos that don't have such crazy what is it? The frame rate that doesn't have to refresh so much when it's like a still.
It's true. I don't know what's going on. I've been having weird issues with
how
my.
About play one of the dumber videos that I have. One of the they
how
wanted
about
hyper
interview with a half vampire. You want to do that one?
No, do Emily. Do the Shaw one. Emma Shaw.
Okay, Emily Shaw, the real
like
vampire.
Seriously, just.
I think maybe what we'll do is maybe we'll find a MacBook on eBay or something. That might be
a Chromebook should do.
Here we go.
Here we go. I just think
how's this running?
For this would be good. I think. I don't know.
If you just want to look over here into the camera, and first of all, start off by telling us a little bit about yourself.
I have a Chromebook. I don't.
All right, love. My name's Emma Shaw, and I was born in the year 1835 or thereabouts.
Freezing again.
which makes
This is one where
Okay,
you don't
this is
really
Emma
need to see the
Shaw.
video
She's born
so
in the year
much.
1835.
Don't you know?
Let's
Or want to.
or what? No, she's interesting. I want to hear about her story. Let's go.
Yeah, just let it run.
all right, love. My name's Emma Shaw, and I was born in the year 1835 or thereabouts, which makes me, by my reckoning, I must be 180 years old or older.
Wow.
Don't look it, do I? Well, the reason I'm so old yet still the fact that I'm what you might call a vampire.
Wow. And she looks she's wearing braces. Which
She is
I
absolutely wearing
wouldn't associate a
braces.
vampire with
She's
braces
trying to
as
fix her
much.
fangs.
After
She has
how many
braces
years?
for sure. I don't see any fangs.
She's trying to get rid of her fangs. That's what the
Long
braces
time.
are for.
Long time.
That is what braces do.
Let's see if I can get us down here. There we go. All right.
All
There
right.
we can be
That's
under.
what braces were made for.
We got Chris right under her. Here we go.
Right.
See what else. Let's see what else she. I'm not gonna say it. Here we go. There's some more.
Oh, don't I? What they've put on my teeth. Look, they've muzzled me. My fangs don't work. Not while this is on them.
They muzzled her.
Aw.
Let's just back up there a moment, Emma. What you're actually saying is that you are a vampire?
Don't believe me, do you? Must be a bit soft in the head to believe fancies as vampires. Well, whether you believe me or not, it's none of my concern. I am what I am, and that's a vampire. I drink blood.
Is that what Popeye said?
Yeah, I was gonna say she's the Popeye of vampires. Like, I am what I am. I
Right.
drink blood. What do you want from me?
That's pretty much what sold it
She's
for me at
great.
this point.
She's
it
such a
was
bad actor.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I know,
amazing. It's
The way I love the way the director initially was like, so I want you to look right in here, and he puts his hand like right in the camera. So look right in this area where the camera's
she's like,
at.
I'm a
Like,
vampire.
oh, that's where the
something.
cue cards are.
A vampire, something like that. I don't
Oh,
know.
is that what you
I'm
want me to
like,
say, love? Okay, well,
Lo-
so
all right,
here's what
love.
She
I'm
looks like
doing.
she's
All right,
she's looking at
so-
like
How
two
can she be
different
mad at me?
spots.
She's dead.
well, that's got
What?
nothing to do with this right
Vampire.
now, Russ.
I
It's
Thank
got
you,
nothing to
Russ.
do with this
Nothing.
right now, Russ.
The fuck it had to
I'm
do
trying to
with
It's gotta
find
be
the fucking
relevant.
machete. I'm trying to find
You
the
don't
machete
just go
clip.
dropping bombs on us if you don't know what they
You
are.
don't know how it works.
You don't
Why are
know
you
how it
dropping
works,
machetes in
Russ.
here?
You gotta
Her
be more
teeth are-
choose.
Her teeth are way
She's
too fucked
got-
No,
up
look,
to be a
look,
vampire.
look at her
Braces.
eyes. Her right eye is looking up, and her left eye is
She
looking
looks like-
nowhere.
She looks like Paris Hilton on South Park or something, like where one eye's down
honestly,
here,
you can
one
see
eye's
when
up
she's
here.
looking at like the person who is talking to her is right here, and then they told her to look into the camera, but they told her to look into the camera because that's where the cue cards are. That's where she's reading her script, so you can see her like reading it, and then she'll look up at him sometimes, and it's like it's so fucking bad.
No one looked like that in the 1800s. You're
There
right.
are
No
so
one looked
many
like
people in
they.
the comment section who
They could have
believe
been an
this shit.
extra on Friends in the 1800s. She's adapting.
If she
she's
was
adapting.
lucky.
Yeah,
If she
she's
was
She's
lucky.
no one talks like
Christ.
that either. She would talk different. Here we go.
Love.
Yeah,
Made
Be
me.
serious.
And it's that what
Structure.
keeps me young and strong and pretty. Do you think I'm pretty, mister?
Emma, why don't you start?
I think you
He
need to
doesn't even
chill out
answer
on the
that.
He doesn't even
tanning and
answer.
fucking with your
Do you
teeth.
think I'm pretty, mister?
Anyway, moving on. We're not even worried about
She's
that.
terrible.
Yeah, she is.
By telling us how you
She's not
actually
even
became
British.
a vampire.
So long ago, it's hard to remember. But from what I
But I
can
remember,
recall,
remember everything.
I
I
put
used to
I
work
put my
in an
grip
old
in the boot
woolen
and
mill in a place called Holmfirth. On the outskirts of the town I used to live with my mum and dad. That meant a 30-minute walk home every night. And well, the streets.
From where?
Oh, you're a vampire. You can like fly. Like, what
No,
are you
she wasn't a
fucking
vampire. She's
tripping-
talking about.
Oh, she wasn't
They
then.
asked her when were you turned, and so she's like,
Oh,
oh, it was
okay.
like, oh, it was so many years ago. I can't
Oh,
remember.
so many. So boring.
So long
back
ago, I
then.
can't remember. And then
Dude, her eyes are not lined up. Look at that image. Like, it's just stuck on. Like, I mean, I don't know, man. Vampires are supposed to be a little more put together than this. This is
They're not-
fucking. This is some
Russ.
lazy shit.
She's the
Vampires-
of
Humans
vampires.
get
Okay.
turned vampires.
They're not what you think, Russ. They're not
Vampires
the
aren't just, like,
Hollywood,
boring vampires.
you know,
Their
flashy.
She's not glitterly enough.
Glittery,
She's not
fancy
glittery.
vampires.
Nope.
She's a little
nothing.
glittery. She does look a little glittery, actually. I think
She
it
looks
just
a
might
little
be actual
crispy.
glitter.
She's way too crispy to be a vampire, in my opinion. But here we go. All right.
She just seems like she has
dark.
cheap,
16.
like
And
stripper
the
glitter all
thought
over her.
Right on top
16,
of us.
right for it.
My mum used to leave a little candle flickering in the window
I'm glad that little
Like my
ticker's
when she
going
said,
on, so we know
say,
how long this
well,
goes.
It's
it
legit.
didn't work, did it? He was on the
Can
mark.
two
He was
vampires
watching
feed
me.
off each other
I
to
didn't
and
see
survive?
until it
No,
was
dude.
too
Nope.
late.
It's
Left
vamp
me.
blood and vamp
Well,
blood. That
now
doesn't
here
do
I
it for
am,
nobody. Nobody's
180 years
happy.
later, or more. And isn't that a
But yeah,
stunning
they
thing?
want
true.
my kids,
It
teenagers.
could be like
point, Sherry.
vampire human though, like just like a whole.
She
Like,
does
they
look pretty
have it-
evil in that little pose right there, right?
Because they made the lighting, they did the thing to her eyes.
Yeah, they did a good job with
such
that.
a fucking filter. Oh, okay, it was a good job. If it
hold
scared you,
on,
I
hold
guess it
on.
did a good job.
No,
Russ was like, everybody look at me.
no. I'm trying to get yeah,
It's like,
I'm actually
it's
trying
like
to get
Willy
you.
Wonka and she's the
I'm trying to
blueberry.
get, God
for me.
damn it, it's not working.
Well, don't put me. Why
motherfucker.
the fuck would I want me?
I was
next
trying to
her?
get you as the main one.
Why?
God damn it.
Don't.
Because
Don't.
He will.
She's not a vampire, Russ.
Thank
leave me
you.
alone.
Dre is a vampire.
She's not a
Leave me alone.
vampire.
Fucking hit play. Goddamn.
I am. What the fuck?
Charlie Warrior, look.
It's the delay.
You're a vampire. Bit me on my neck, right here. Nearly drained me dry, you did. Sucked all my blood out of me. I woke up, God knows how much later, laid in my own blood and filth.
I can't with her.
I'm shitting
Right?
myself.
She's terrible. She did.
I was a vampire.
That Bond
Almost happy
villain
the
with
video's
teeth.
Laid in
stuttering.
my own filth, I did. She did. The thing that I
Me
love
and this
about
guy,
is she's
odd
like,
job. We tried to fight this British agent. I'm like, I was the fuck?
I don't know.
It's
He
so
asked me to
fucking
throw a
crazy.
hat, and I fucking did. And he was still
He
like,
threw his fucking hat. I tried to bite him in his neck with my crazy metal jaws.
But then I
because they
still
call
don't
me
remember
Jaws.
anything that happened. That's the thing that I can't stand. And she says that, like, she can't remember anything. She's like, oh, not. Okay, she didn't
But
say
then she
that.
tells the
was
whole
like,
story
oh,
about
Emma
so
Shaw.
long ago. I can barely remember. And then she lists like every fucking detail. Okay.
I want to see Evil Nate.
And
I
you
want to
have
see
braces.
the Black Dahlia fight Emma Shaw because we
Oh,
learned
I'd
Evil
love that.
Nate's partner is the Black Dahlia. Which
Well,
is
what
super
we would
cool.
know is that Emma would be their valet. Like, you would think that Dahlia, Black Dahlia, is probably Evil Nate's valet to the ring, but
She kinda is
She's
at this
probably
point.
going to be the new one because she's.
How
so
cool is it that Evil Nate
useless.
wants to be an unbeliever? Like, it's great. Like how
No, he
fun is
isn't.
that?
He
yeah, he
is
is
an
at this point. I
unbeliever.
love it.
I
All
do
right.
love that.
Pretty cool.
Anyway,
Rob said it would never.
we don't have to finish with this chick. By the
Never
way,
said it would
watched-
never
So lame.
happen. Didn't ever say that.
Shut up.
Of course there was.
You talk
we were
shit.
everywhere.
I
we were
proved
an
it.
infestation.
I never
Like
doubted
rats.
that could happen.
Hundreds and
I
thousands.
know he's
I made it
available.
happen.
Rob
And
I
we-
know
knows
he's
gonna happen.
available.
And he was the man. He's the man.
You challenged Russ and he made it happen.
Hey, I couldn't.
Russ
stop.
was like, "We're gonna do this."
Oh, you couldn't.
regardless."
You,
As
don't
soon
think
as
I
Russ
could get
gets,
Evil
like,
Nate?
a little vibration of like
They
somebody being
only
like,
tell you
I don't like it.
what
He's
they
like,
want
oh,
you
He's
to
like,
now
know.
I
"Oh no,
love it."
now I'm
Story
doing it
here
for sure."
About
Oh no, he's
werewolves
our best friend
and
now.
mad dogs
Fuck you.
and the hound of the sodden Baskervilles. Where do you think they all came
Did you say
from?
the sudden?
The
The
tiny
sudden
grain of truth at the
Baskervilles,
bottom
the
of the
hound of
mouth.
the sudden
Hold on.
Baskervilles.
You guys are right. I gotta pull it back. She said something
She's
about the hound.
ridiculous.
Yeah, she is. Here we
And
go.
I know she's not. She didn't make up the script. This is somebody wrote the script for her. That's why
They put
they're
a
telling
trash
her,
bag.
Read
They
this.
put her in a hospital room with a
She's
giant
not
desk
good
in
at
front
it.
of her. What is this in
It's
front
the
of her? The
Hunchbacks
mic?
of the literal
The most
Notre
surprising-
Dames.
all of the Notras and the Doms. Dude, if you guys read the comment section on this shit, the
Oh,
amount of
God,
people that
it's gotta
believe
be
it is
brutal, right?
unreal.
It's gotta be
Because
fucking
she's
brutal.
blonde
It's
and
so bad.
she's a woman and people.
She looks like she should be in porn
I-
anyway.
Anybody who
Yes.
believes that this is real, they just must believe
Yikes.
everything that they see
It's
is
not
real.
real.
I have met.
The
Christina,
one
it
thing
is
you've
real.
got to understand about history books is that they only tell you what they want you to hear. Them stories you hear about werewolves and mad dogs and the hound of
I mean,
the
honestly, I'm
Baskervilles. Where do you think they all came from? The tiny grain of truth at the bottom of them all. It's the
bottom of the what?
hounds. I expect them history books of
The
yours got
tiny
rewritten
grain of truth at the bottom.
so that you
of
could
it
all sleep at night, so that your children weren't worrying about vampires hiding under their beds and crawling in through their window and their pretty lace.
Who tells
I'm not
stories about
scared of
that?
you.
Whoever thought
Who tells
vampires were
stories
hiding
about
under their
that?
beds? Like what story?
Or crawling in through windows. Nobody tells stories about that. And that's such a silly thing. Oh, well, history books don't tell you that because they don't want your children to worry.
Honestly,
Oh.
you wouldn't know about all
Okay.
this fun
Because a
stuff.
lot of the stuff in real history books are pretty horrifying. That was horrifying to me.
Yeah, way more horrifying than
Real
the bullshit
history.
she's talking about. She's
Just glad to see that
police-threatening
Tommy
vampire-
Loren's still getting work out there.
We could only hope, right?
You know,
That
I know
fucking-
she looks like she-
that fucking bitch.
Like,
Don't
go
even
back
get
to
me
doing it.
started.
Go back to doing the cherry pie video, chick. Like you're not like impressing us. All right.
Yeah, that's why like, we don't need to play the whole thing.
No, we're so close to the ad. We had just straight up 1 minute left, so we're good.
There's a gaming
Yeah,
PC
but
for
you love to stop every
$1.
5
There was an
seconds.
evolutionary dead end or some such. Well, you see, it turns out we're just a bit too fancy for our own good. We only drink blood. And that's a very specialised diet. We have to feed every night. Every sodding night. And
Every
if that's not
sodding
enough
night.
for us, then the governments and the churches decided that they'd had enough. They sent out their armies and the police and the vicars, and street by street,
The Vickers, those
house
assholes.
by house,
The fucking Vickers.
they slaughtered us.
Oh, I hate the
Drove
Vickers.
those that survived out
They're the
onto the moors, so where not even the sheep can live.
So they're all dead now.
Final question.
That's right, love. Everyone except
Oh my
me.
god! Every time she calls someone love, I'm makes
Right?
me want to shoot myself in the
It's so
head.
forced. That's
That's
right,
it.
love.
That's
I'll call
it.
you That's right, love. Shut
That's
up.
the end of it.
Love.
That's the fucking end of it.
Here's the thing: is I've actually known people from Yorkshire, and they don't talk like that. Like, yeah, the accent obviously is accurate. Like, she's definitely from Yorkshire, but I'm saying that the script is fake as fuck because that's just, oh, that's right, love. Like, they don't just say it for no reason. They have to actually have some rapport.
Something behind it. Yeah, it seems so forced. Everything with her is pretty fucking terrible.
She's like,
but
she's
yeah,
like, right, love. She's like, that's right, love. As if she's saying, yes, sir. Like interchanging sir with like, it's so dumb. It's
Well, there was
so
nothing
bad.
else vampire-like about her.
Yeah,
Like her vampire impression was her just saying,
Like
"I'm a
the braces.
vampire." It's like
And then-
I'm just a vampire.
And
There's
in the
nothing more
very
to it.
beginning, you can see like the way the sentences just like bleed into one another, where nobody asked for a continuation. And she's like, "Well, you might call that this, but I bet you're wondering this. And now you think of this, and doesn't wait for a response. Do you think that this is that? Well, because I'll tell you that you're wrong." And she just keeps on doing that fucking same shit.
it's annoying. It's fucking annoying the way she does this. And I have a clip. I have a weird clip of I was looking for some cool vampire media with vampires in the news. I ended up finding some
Did you
weird
type
thing
in
with
the word "cool"?
I didn't type
I'm
in
just
cool.
curious.
I didn't need to. I didn't need to for this.
Cool vampires.
I actually started. I got inspired by Tyra and the vampire, so I typed in Tyra vampire. I know that, and I typed in like Oprah vampire, and I typed in Geraldo vampire, and I found something
Oh
cool.
boy.
But I was also reminded before I get into that, seeing Geraldo talking about vampires reminded me of Geraldo's greatest moment, which I actually want to talk about on the stream. So back in the day, I'm just gonna play this. Geraldo decided to have a bunch of like white power motherfuckers on his show, and this is a very famous clip.
Actually,
But-
I do. Yeah, I remember this.
so we're gonna watch a bunch of white power people get in trouble with somebody, and then it turns
Russ,
into
what the fuck?
it turns into total chaos, and we're gonna watch Geraldo get hit with a chair. So here we go. Here we go. So these people are white power people been talking shit, and this black guy's had enough. So he's about to strangle this motherfucker. Watch. It's great. This is awesome. Hey, he's like, hey, fuck off. Fuck off, Nazis. And watch. It turns total fucking chaos. Look, chairs. It's going nuts. Look at this. This is the pit we wanted. This is the sheet from earlier.
Nice.
Look at this fucking chaos. Look at this lady. Wow. What's going on? Wait, hold on. Actually, never noticed that lady before. All this is going on, and this is look at this white lady. She's so excited to be a part of this.
Totally cool white lady.
Oh, she's totally cool. Look at her. She gets to look right at the camera. I'll pause it right when she gets on. Geraldo at this point got hit in the face with a chair. Look, she looks at the camera. Wow. You saw that? Could you believe it? So this is what this is what the, I guess, or 80s, 90s fucking daytime television was all about, with shit like this, which is insane. I'm not gonna get further into it. Because I wanted to introduce the fact that Geraldo has definitely talked about vampires before, and the fact that he did this. Oh, where is the goddamn thing? Here we go. I have a great Geraldo vampire clip. I've been waiting to play, and I'm gonna play it now. And I wanted to set it up with the fact that Geraldo sucks. So here we go. Here's Geraldo talking about fucking vampires. Here we go. Geraldo at large. He's like, yeah, Nazis can hit me with chairs. I don't give a fuck. Here we go.
Eating Friday, this Friday, a couple of days, is the single biggest grossing day for movies in the history of the planet. Why? Because of the incredibly successful opening of the second installment in the Twilight Saga called New Moon. We know that the audience for the film was 80% female.
Okay, hold on. So the box office is going crazy. This is way pre-COVID. This is like what, 2012, 2013, when people were shitting themselves over Twilight movies. I gotta ask you, Rob Oakey, were you ever into the Twilight Saga?
No, surprisingly.
Surprisingly.
I skipped that train.
Dre, you were on the Twilight train?
I thought we covered this in the last episode, that I've never liked vampires.
She is not down.
She hates
never
vampires.
touched
I
any
know.
of it.
Well, there's a big crowd of people very into it, and Geraldo's all about it. He's like, I got hit with a chair by Nazis years ago. Don't worry about it. I'm here talking about vampires. Here we go.
Many of them teenagers like my own who stood online for hours. What's the attraction? We sent Craig to find out.
Bro, the Twilight Saga New Moon is one of the highest grossing films of all time, which shows an absolute fascination with all things vampires. Joseph Laycock is author of Vampires Today.
Laycock?
Truth about modern vampirism. There is a modern day vampire?
There are several thousand people throughout America and more throughout the world who do identify as vampires, yes.
Are they anything like the vampires in these movies?
Not much, no. These are people that believe they have to consume
Not really.
either blood or sort of the life force of other people in order to maintain their health.
Whoa.
Cool. Vampires aren't only in Hollywood. This couple is in upstate New York, and they practice vampirism every day. Vlad Marco and Sky Claudette Soto are performance artists who consider themselves vampires.
Wow.
Tell me the feeling that you have when you ingest blood in whatever form it may be.
I have a feeling.
What do you think she's gonna say?
I have
I'm
a
gonna ask
feeling.
you. So Drea, she's talking about
Intestinal
ingesting blood.
distress.
How's it feel? What do you think?
Well, looking at her, she's going to say something really dumb. Like, I feel invigorated and like I have like a new life essence and I just get extra energy that I didn't have before, which is complete bullshit.
Okay.
you're
How about
just
you,
gonna
Rob?
shit
What do you
out
think
blood.
she's gonna say? What's her reaction?
She's gonna say, I feel powerful.
Okay.
Something like
Let's
that.
see. Here we go.
In whatever form it may be.
I have a feeling of euphoria,
Oh.
a feeling of being extremely ethereal. It's very esoteric and beautiful to me.
Can we talk about? Hold on.
Words. Hang on.
Hold on. Can we talk about this relationship a little bit?
What? How
so
she's
this is-
sitting? How she's with Stevie Ray Vaughan and
This
Axl
is
Rose?
what they wanted. They wanted the ultra cringe. This is the ultra cringe.
Not
Steampunk-
Axl Rose. That's Slash.
Steampunk Slash, and this girl who. This guy's in his like early 50s, right? Like he's a little older dude.
No,
for
that
sure.
guy's like
Stevie Ray
that guy's
Slash.
like 22. What are you talking about?
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, in vampire years. She is definitely in her
12.
late 20s.
She's
Oh.
a vampire, so he's like 12.
If she's a vampire and looks
13?
like that, she must be like 6.
Stevie's
You know, like
dad.
how
Yeah,
long
he's
they
definitely
age.
old as fuck. What do we got? She feels so hot, gooey. Yeah, definitely. We got a Nazi vampires. Yeah, we know that. That definitely. She feels so hot, gooey. I love these. Stevie's dad. All right. Let's see what else. Yeah, I love these comments.
I like
This
her
is a
little
weird
hat.
relationship. There's a weird relationship going on, and let's see where else.
That's her dad. It's fine.
It is not. Yeah, that's her daddy, not dad. Here we go.
They're part of
same
the
thing to
secret
her.
society of vampires, a subculture who delve into the practice for the spiritual enlightenment. And what do you think the reason these movies and television shows are so popular right now?
Vampires are always exciting and sexy and beautiful, and people love watching them.
Here in New York, you can certainly find vampires with prosthetic fangs and Victorian clothes, but there are also vampires who live in the Midwest and go to church every Sunday.
All right, so you got period clothes vampires, and you got people in the Midwest who just drink blood.
They go to church
According to
every
this
Sunday
fucking
to
dude.
find. Yeah, they go to church every Sunday to find more victims. Maybe if that's the thing they're saying, like, oh no, vampires are spiritual. Well, I mean, one, they don't.
How secret can it be if it's on
Bless you,
Geraldo?
Rob.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Church
All
going
right.
vampires. Shut the fuck
This
up.
is their go-to guy. This is motherfucker New Moon Mania guy. They don't even give his name, I don't think, but this is the guy they're like, oh
No,
yeah,
that's
this
his
guy
name.
knows. Yeah, this guy
That's
knows
his name.
all
His
about
name is New
vampires.
Moon Mania.
Yeah.
That's his wrestling name.
Geraldo isn't even out there. He just sent. Look at the big New Moon thing in New York. It was huge, Rob. This is your town.
It just
Like,
is new.
it's
yeah, I
moon
mean,
behind
it's-
his head.
It's new fat
His
head.
head is the moon. Okay,
They were
This is-
huge. These movies were
Yeah, they
huge.
were fucking huge.
As huge as his head.
They were
This
huge.
guy.
You
They
would
were
never
they
know
were
they're
big
a
ones, man.
vampire.
Are they immortal?
They are not immortal, and they're very aware of that. They have no delusions about their humanity.
According to Sky and Vlad, vampirism is
So
not
now-
just a
Oh, shit.
bloodlust.
There's
Fire
immor-
is our blood.
Do you immortal
plan
and
on
just
going to
not
see the Twilight Saga New Moon?
I probably will. Mhm.
Sure.
I anticipate that it would be enlightening and sexy, and I hope that it entertains me.
She better
She
not
hopes it
order.
does.
Look at his
a
face. He's
bunch
like,
of
I do not
food.
wanna
He's
go
like,
see this
God
shit."
damn, this is gonna cost me a bunch. I'm not making that much. Like, what the fuck?
No, I think it's when she said, "I hope that it entertains me." He's like, "Ah, fuck! I know I have to entertain her. I'm not."
It's
entertaining
not
her
gonna
much lately."
entertain
It's like my,
you,
my daughter
woman.
gets bored so fast.
This is a fucking 60-year-old man who's gonna have to sit and watch Twilight. He's
Yeah,
not
but he's got a
excited
young
about
ass
this.
Asian fucking
Christina-
vampire obsessed girlfriend. This dude's
I
doing
think
all
that
right.
Christina's
Like,
right. I think that that's actually his daughter.
you think that?
I think so.
No,
don't
that's
think
his
so.
girlfriend. He's fucking
Well,
touching
I
her.
mean,
That's his fucking
He's
girlfriend.
touching.
His girlfriend,
Yeah,
He's
it's
touching
his daughter
her.
sits
daughter.
on his lap all the time.
Dude, it gets worse.
It's his daughter friend.
I
He's,
think
Look.
it will.
he's steampunk Santa Claus.
See,
It's
that
fine.
God,
kind
she's
of
got terrible
fringy,
fucking makeup.
edgy people.
Christ.
Well, god damn it. No. No, we don't
Oh,
want
God,
to see
this
these
guy's
guys
joking.
fighting.
What is
What the
happening
hell is
here?
going on?
I don't know.
We're off the rails.
Russ,
Yeah,
Just
no,
put
are
it-
you
We're
sure
off the
that
rails.
you should,
We're off
that you
the
should be
goddamn
behind the
rails.
wheel of this show right now?
We're off the rails
you're driving
so
us
hard.
off a cliff. Thank you.
Fine.
Okay,
Everyone
now we're back.
chill the
Now
fuck
we're back to our
out.
space
Everyone chill
station.
out. Everyone chill out. You hit the wrong button on the fucking thing. Actually, I have a real very recent one we need to watch. Good thing it started flipping around. I know that our boy Cristo posted a new video. You guys want to watch a Cristo video? This is from like yesterday. This is great. Here we go. This is Cristo. Seeing some cool shit in the fucking sky. You're not gonna believe it. Here we go. It's playing actually. There's just no sound. Like
Okay,
Cristo,
I just
it
had
takes
like
a while.
it feels like 30 seconds, just like warp speeded.
All right, here we
my
go.
Headphones right now.
I warp speed it up. This is a Cristo video, so check it out.
No, I understand. I
He's
heard it
filming.
5
This,
times.
this a
we've
Cristo
seen
video?
this angle
Isn't
in
it-
his movies.
Are you sure that
yes,
it's a
this-
Cristo video?
Whose video is this?
It is definitely a Cristo video. Trust
But it's a
me.
video, right?
Look, shit is moving.
By
It's not me.
But is it by Cristo?
Yes. Cristo video. Promise you. It's called Cristo Singles Out a Huge UFO Triangle in Front of Surfers. There's surfers involved in this, so I should play some surf music.
Mhm.
That is that's pretty fucking cool actually.
It's very
Take a look at
significant,
that.
and it does happen all the time up there.
All
I
the
didn't mean to
and
diminish
that's the same spot.
significance of the video. It's very like it happens all the time.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Even if he like, how
I
can
don't
he fake these
I
videos?
don't
It's
understand
impossible.
Cristo. I don't either. I'm gonna unmute it.
Well, we're not
Here's
trying to
some Cristo.
we're not trying to
Here it-
understand Cristo. We're
No, I
trying to
had it
understand
muted on
the
accident.
UFO
Here we go.
phenomenon.
Now, do you think that they're
Cristo's
it's all one
audio,
big-
not me.
Do you think it's one big ship, or do you think it's multiple ships?
That's a one big ship. Let's go further.
I think it's definitely multiple ships.
Look,
But do you think maybe they work in a way where they are one big ship, but they are also
Yeah,
multiple
listen.
ships? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he agrees.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ho ho ho.
See the triangle?
He's talking to the surfers.
Right? No, he totally is. Literally.
Surfers
is.
are like, it's pretty rad.
The surfers are stunned.
I am giddy.
The surfers are giddy.
Gnarly.
The surfers are gnarly.
They are weird, those lights.
They are just so bright.
I do love every time that Krista gets so excited about them forming a triangle when it's like, dude, any 3 points of light are going
They
to make
all
a triangle.
do, yeah.
That's the definition of a triangle.
That
I
right
love
there,
him.
though.
I love Cristo, though.
It's always a triangle.
cool.
If it's 3 lights, it's going to be a triangle. It could be in
It's a wiener.
You guys see the
shape.
UFOs?
It's a triangle.
You know what it's kind of like? It's like
2 balls and a
See that
dick.
shit?
It's
there's
an
2, and then there's
triangle.
1 guy in the
Second ago.
corner.
Check it out.
It's like he's not
Those
invited
aren't
to the party.
planes, gentlemen.
Or
Gentlemen.
he's choosing to stay away from those 2 weirdos.
It's true.
Maybe those other 2 guys are like up to no good.
I feel like he's doing a Mario impression.
Whoa.
Yeah, baby.
That's my favorite Mario
Yeah,
impression.
baby.
Yeah,
Okay, let's get a
baby.
nice
They all sound more like
close look at that guy, right?
sound like
my
groans of
baby.
pleasure. Sounds of pleasure.
How about that, boys and girls?
How about that, boys and girls?
I'm going to go a little
Look at your
further.
filters. Those aren't planes over there. The Santa
I
Cruz
love the
Mountains.
music in the
You
background.
know why it's got
I think
a
that's
big
probably
hole
some of
in
his
it?
music.
I love
Because
it.
11.5 million years ago, an iron ore meteorite crashed into that mountain. And
Oh,
made
okay.
that hole.
All right.
And it's still
You know what?
buried
That
in
makes
I
sense.
love
Makes
the guys,
sense.
Look,
the
see
guy
the other
going,
one in the cloud above it?
oh.
That would be me. Just
Those aren't
you know,
planes,
Oh.
bro.
Okay.
Planes don't constantly
But I'm
approach
actually
and
playing
never
Scrabble
make
on
a
my
turn.
phone. I don't know.
Those are UFOs.
I'm happy that
Damn
he
it,
got a new
Russ.
dog.
I had
can't
to do a
just,
triangle
pour shots
mimicking
Not
my
me.
wife.
People know.
Just,
Yeah.
I'm just waiting. I just here.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Waiting.
Oh.
That was a
Thank you
Russ
for the
signal.
signal. Thank you for the signal.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like the bat signal, but it's the rest
Yeah.
signal.
I'll be by the bat phone.
Curse of the man who sees UFOs.
Part 3.
I wouldn't call
Yeah.
it a curse, Christo.
It's on Tubi now for free.
Gotten you so much.
Hold on. Hold on. You owe us some money. We just pimped your thing on Tubi. What the fuck?
Have a good one, my brothers.
All right.
Tubi is dope. Tubi
Tubi's
is
the
dope.
best.
rules.
But honestly,
Evil Nate
I
mentioned
don't-
Tubi too.
Don't
It's nice
mention
to be
Tubi
fair.
too much because it's gonna end up getting blown up.
Cool
and then
to
we're gonna
be
lose
kind,
that,
dude.
You know what they say,
Pay 20
Drea?
bucks a month for that.
You know what they say, Drea?
What?
To be or not to be?
My father gave me a shiffer robe. Most people wouldn't know what a shiffer robe is.
That was fucking spectacular. Look at him.
Okay, I keep on trying.
How
to
can she
say
be mad at
something,
me? She's dead.
All right.
See?
Cheers, I guess.
Want to talk about UFOs, everybody?
Christ. No? Oh, this time
I'm
no?
not a dirty man.
Now
I'm
now
not a pervert either.
He's really
now he's too busy with the soundboard to.
No, I'll
Nobody likes
He's
to admit it.
blowing his
Well, I was
soundboard
like-
load.
Because I don't even.
I'm here. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm fine. Yes, I understand. That was very good. Creaso videos are very cool. Yes.
That's not what we were saying at all. Oh my god.
Don't get mad.
Anyway.
Don't get mad at me.
Fucking
Anyway,
cheers.
cheers. Here we go. We're getting towards the end of this. Thank you
Cheers.
everyone for hanging out. This has been a lot of fun.
Cada madre, pues.
See. Oh boy, if Rob's like, my shot is a bong hit, and there we go. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Man, we Jesus Christ, that was a comical cloud of shit that just popped up in front of you. That was very fucking funny, Rob. Good job.
I know,
Good
it's making me
job.
envious.
Very
I
fun.
wanna smoke
I'm
right
good
now.
at it.
You got
Pretty
this,
good
Rob.
I'm trying to find the most ridiculous thing I had, and I really do. I think I
just
found
wish
something.
that one of my videos would fucking play because it's the most ridiculous and the best.
So which one
fucking
do you
shit to
want?
play.
I will play. I'll play out on one of yours. So give it to
I
me.
want the dude on the street, but it's like I don't think it's gonna
He's
play because
trying.
he's too like his video, like the video itself is like too animated, so that's gonna
Yeah, you
mess
kind of need
up-
to see it in like full motion. But you know
Yeah.
what? I think this is an inspiring stream for us to get the computer thing going.
Yes.
We're gonna get this figured out.
I
We're
think
gonna
so.
do
I
it.
hope so.
I'm gonna work on this ASAP.
Really?
I'm gonna work on this ASAP. Yeah.
All right.
I was already looking.
All right,
I was
I'm
already
gonna
looking online.
Oh, the kitty cat.
This is getting Rob into it, and I'm gonna play a little bit. Oh, that's our boy. Oh, what is going on here? Now we've talked a lot about. Is that a Popeyes? Rob can even play. Is that a Popeyes? This is not a Popeyes. This is a KFC. This isn't a KFC, and the Hodag is about to end up at a KFC. Oh yeah, Hodag. He's excited. Is that a
Popeyes?
Nope, it is not. It's a KFC, and guess who's there? Here we go.
Kesha. What a strange song to pick.
Well, I'm sure they're going to change the lyrics, the chorus to "Ho dag, dag, or something like that, right?
Nope, they didn't. Wow.
I feel like it's really a missed
What a strange
opportunity.
choice. Like there are so many.
Dag. Dag.
And I'd be so willing to record a version of
Maybe
that.
this is why they need to hire us to do work with them.
We are all of us are musicians.
Yeah, we should be hired by their PA or their PR.
And we're not just
and their
crappy
PA.
musicians. We're all pretty damn good musicians. Like we could fucking do it.
We could come up with something great.
Why did it look like the Rebel bass there just now? Wait, what does Colonel Sanders look at that? Look behind him. Wait,
looks like the
it
Rebel
looks like the
bass to
Rebel
you.
bass, right, Rob? What's like
No,
Andor
it
should be
looks
here.
it looks like a kitchen mostly.
No, in the back.
It
No,
looks like
in the
a
background. Those grids. Those grids.
You
That's what
mean
I'm talking about.
windows?
Windows?
Do you
No,
mean the
okay.
windows?
I don't know. I
Look
haven't
like
watched
the
Andor because I
windows
don't
look like
like
the alliance
Andor.
I like exciting shit.
What is wrong with you?
There we go.
Hey guys,
That-
this is your
I'm ending
Windows
on that image. That's enough of
Rebel
Hodag.
Alliance
That's enough
windows.
of all this. That's enough. Harlan Sanders Cafe and Museum. Hodag was there. I want to say thank you everyone
That
for
was
hanging
Colonel
out tonight.
Sanders, right?
Yes, Colonel Sanders.
His name is
Yes.
Harland?
Harlan Sanders, of course.
Just nobody knows that. That's
It's
something
such
you
a-
learned that
it's
tonight on this show.
Such a sexy name.
I never knew his first name was. I didn't know he had a first
Harlan.
name.
Congratulations on learning
Nobody has
something
a
new.
fucking name first.
Harland.
You're here to unlearn all kind of stuff. Thank you everyone for hanging out tonight. Thank you, Drea. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Evil Nate, newest member
Dude.
of the Unbelievers family.
Got
Evil
Nate on
Nate
tonight.
is our boy.
And
If
the
you-
most surprising. Yeah. Thank you.
Most
for keeping us
surprisingly
surprised.
awesome person ever, right? Like how crazy.
Yeah, because honestly, if I had known ahead of time, I would have gotten nervous probably. So I'm glad that
Exactly.
was a surprise.
That's why I didn't tell you before.
Great, you
Because
did
Well
awesome.
done.
It was great.
Well
and
done. I was
there
very
we
like,
go.
oh my god, you know.
He's
It was
here.
good.
He's actually here. He's a person. He's here. He's great. We love it, and we love you being on, Rob and Chris. And look, everyone. Look, even our cat is here. We have a kitty here.
Yeah, he
oh,
loves
kitty's
it.
here.
He's so
We're hitting
cute.
the 3-hour mark. We're about 3 minutes away. Rob, before we go, you got anything to say, buddy?
No, just check out the new episodes and stuff, and Patreon and all that good stuff. Unbelievers podcast everywhere.
We are about to record, and I think in the next couple of days we're going to record a Patreon episode. Then we got a new episode on Unbelievers coming out, and everything. Like we're gearing up for not only the unbelievable Santa at gmail.com, the Secret Santa. We're going to have a bunch of fun episodes coming out, and the live stream to close the season, very close to Christmas, which will benefit ASPCA. That's it for us tonight. Drea, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Goodbye, everybody.
All right, goodbye, everybody. We're getting the fuck out of here. Good night. That's it. I have a closing song that won't get us in trouble. Another Unbeliever song.
That won't
Is it
get
what we
us in
started
trouble.
Nope.
Do we get in
I
trouble
have a
for
different
songs?
one.
I guess we do, kind of. We get kicked off
sometimes.
stuff.
That's the
We
only
get
thing you
in
get in
trouble
trouble
for
for, but I
everything.
have original songs that I kept on for us, and I will play the other original song. No, I'm just going to play the one from before because it was so awesome. Actually, like that a lot. Here we go. Good night.
You are now listening to a
Love you
fan
guys.
of the Unbelievers podcast.
If you're new to this, you might be asking, is this a real show? Yeah,
just a place to burn.
Unlocking mysteries with a robo key. While Russell told me Roz is flying over me. Am I convinced? Well, not totally. Yo, Drea, what on earth is that supposed to be? A gray on the roof observing us. Twilight zoning out how they plan on serving us. Sort of silver platter from a flying saucer or a Pascagoula somewhere by the water. Was that a Bigfoot? Couldn't really peep it. Cause you know, they like to be kind of like a secret. Got the heebie-jeebies, not